Ambience is logged in on the computer I use Roll20 with, and Discord for talking is on my work laptop.
So technically, you're breaking the work law.
No, it's
doing
actually
non-work stuff.
it's actually in my work contract. Well, not the contract, but the employee manual that you're allowed to use the laptop for your own use, as long as that doesn't mean you can't use it for work anymore. Okay, there still seem to be 2 people missing in Roll20.
Oh, sorry. A trillion tabs open? Where the fuck went Roll20?
I see you two are a man of culture.
Hex was distracted making maps for our other D&D.
Hey, making maps is fun.
Yeah, it is. So I even get the intention to make them, even if I can find one online that's technically fine. And it's like, okay, but I could make one better.
I think that's a barrel roll.
Barrel roll 20.
Okay, I see everyone involved. Forgot to actually turn my speaker up. Okay, I think we're all here now.
Yep.
Okay. So, as you may remember, as you may remember, last time you started to infiltrate the ship, managed to do a quick stealthy entrance to scan south a bit.
Oh, we had Metal Gear Halfling, remember?
That was so awesome. I love that.
Yeah. And afterwards, you got in a fight with the guards, which you managed to win. You took a short break, and that is where we are now. What do you do?
So, and we just took a break. I'm just copying down what we actually won out of the fight so that we can sell it later.
Did he wake up yet?
You just knocked him out like 5 seconds ago, right?
Krivkash did.
Didn't we like take a break?
Oh wait, there's a short rest. That's right.
Yeah. Well, you took a few minutes rest, so I think he's still unconscious. As for what you found on the other ones, I think I noted it down somewhere last session.
Yep. You gave us, it was 4 chainmail, 3 maces, 3 shields, 3 longbows, and 1 spear.
And 1 tin whistle.
Indeed. I
And
forgot
what?
to add it. A tin whistle. The flute the guy was playing on.
Right.
How much is chainmail worth? Can we sell that? Is it worth carrying? That sounds kind of heavy.
It's pretty heavy. I think it's about 20 gold worth, so 10 if you sell it.
Krat, you're probably so under-encumbered because of your strength that you could probably just slap these into your pack and wouldn't even notice.
Could be.
We are in town, and we can just hire a horse to come over here, and we can, or steal a horse. I suppose.
How about we
just
take
leave them
all...
on the deck?
No. Somebody might come and get them. Let's take them all and hide them somewhere like right under the stairs here.
Until we're encumbered, I wouldn't worry about having to hide it. Let's just take it with us.
Well, chainmail weighs 55 pounds.
Oh shit! Never mind.
So I think it might not be a good idea to carry it with you inside. It does cost 75 gold, however, so it's 32 to sell.
Yeah, let's just hide it here under the stairs.
Stuff them into the crates. Stuff them into the crates. Clearly. Then we can just carry a crate.
How about we kick a crate overboard and then stash it into the crate under the stairs? Nobody will look at that.
I think under the stairs is actually more likely to get raided.
Really?
Yeah, because this place has like guards in it. People are going to expect that there's guards up here.
Did we even bother looking at what was in this building down here?
I just
No.
Nope.
It's probably
Maybe we
tannery
should.
stuff.
Maybe we should. It's easy to get there. After we interrogate this guy.
yeah. Let's interrogate the guy first.
Yeah.
Okay, can I jump through the roof with a force of 1,000 rhinos?
If you want to take bludgeoning damage,
You'll take the damage of it.
But will I actually break the roof is the question.
probably not. Incidentally, don't forget there are doors here. You can go through now if you want to.
Right.
So,
I remind him that there are 2 people on the second deck, and that it might be a good idea to have Gisela maybe put them to sleep.
Yeah, but these doors are not to the second deck. This is the
Oh.
cabins on.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Okay.
this is higher, and there's a room underneath that's on the same level as the center.
There's probably not anything in the rooms anyway.
Well, we can peek through the keyholes, I guess.
I'll let-
Yeah. What do you want to look through?
Mac, do you want to do that?
Clink can handle that side. He's got probably decent perception, I believe.
Okay.
Okay.
He has very, very bad perception, but okay.
Oh.
Here's what I have.
He has literally the lowest perception of the entire party.
I have 2 perception. I'll
Yeah,
let the
it-
keyhole.
I thought
nine.
Gisela had the highest perception, now that I remember.
You and Gisela have the highest.
That's only 3. Shit.
I'm gonna
Okay,
open
I'll
the
look through the
door.
keyhole. What do
I'm just
I roll
opening the
perception?
door.
No, I'm just going to draw it on the map. It's over here.
Over
I'm just
where?
opening the door.
Yeah, I'm
Just
going to
brackets.
draw. So, Crate sees this through the keyhole.
Ooh,
And think,
ooh, what's that on a table?
Door.
Could those be some rare Gwent cards?
and I think Clink just opened the door.
Yep, Clink opens the door.
The same door or the other one?
The one I'm in front of.
Okay.
I think it's the other one. Haha, Clink is gonna have a nap.
Okay, so,
Dino, what are the cards? Are they Gwent?
yeah, okay, give me a minute to describe the room. The room you're in is fairly empty aside from a table and some chairs. And I assume you are looking at the papers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, those are just papers.
There's a couple of, I think we lost someone.
Yeah, Narwhals was
No.
having a little bit of an issue. He's rejoining.
Okay, I'm going to give wait a bit then.
Now are you there?
Mic test.
Yep,
Hi,
we
Yeah.
can
I
hear you.
hear you.
Heyo.
All right,
Sounds-
must have been just Discord being it.
Well, you sound clear now. Your mic is clearer than Dino's, I think.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I think
Okay.
it was something to do with the fact that Discord was using almost 5 gigs of RAM.
What?
What is it,
What
Google?
What the hell?
And it has a memory leak.
Discord
Yeah, it
brought
did
to you by
that.
Google.
It did that to me on my old computer. Remember when you did that first golf with your friends, Magus, and I had to drop out right
Oh,
at the
yeah.
start? That was why.
Oh, you know what? I know why it has a memory leak. It's trying to remember every single room you've been in and all the chat that's been added in.
Are you serious?
So if you, well, that's how it watches the new stuff, because it gives you all the updates live while you're locked in.
I thought the new stuff was server side.
No, that's the old stuff that's server side. It sends you the new stuff every time something happens. Otherwise, it can't send you an update to it. It must. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a memory leak.
I think it's just programmed badly.
I
Well,
kind
it
of
could be
agree.
that too.
Okay,
Something
so
Electron.
Discord.
Alright, what did I miss?
Programmed badly.
So,
Oh my god.
I rifled through the papers to see if there are any Gwent cards.
There
We're
are,
still describing the room.
Yeah, so there are no Gwent cards, but the papers are, some of them are just tannery paperwork, like orders for buying things, but there's also a couple of letters which you think might be interesting.
Ah.
Huh. Expect more fisting.
From the frolicking nymph, no less.
Ah.
A couple of Nightblades. Do we know anything about the Nightblades yet? I can't recall.
I don't
haven't
think so.
heard that name.
Okay.
Can Magus roll his whatever thing that tells him stuff about Baldur's Gate to know more about the Nightblades?
It's only
I-
for buildings. It.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think this is something he would know.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, he has a
Gisela
look through the
lived in.
shelves.
Oh, wait, nobody lived in Baldur's Gate for a bit. Gisela lived in the other town. Never mind.
Yeah.
I had some friends from Baldur's Gate, but I never went there.
Oh,
Might have
yeah.
visited it
Well,
when I
friend.
first went Weltrell, but
Friends in quotations. They weren't actually friends. Krat thinks they were friends, even though they sort of left him in the woods.
So, yeah, let's take the letters with us. I mean, this pretty much mentions
There's
about body dumping.
Evidence.
Yeah.
I pick
Yeah.
up the letters to show Granny that I'm not as worthless as she thinks I am.
well done, Kat. It's really useful information.
I'm just having a
Probably
look
just
at the
humoring me.
shelves.
Asshole.
Is that a
seems
chest
to be-
in the other room?
It looks
No,
like
that's
it is.
That's
Oh.
a very small desk. So
Oh.
the other room looks like a normal bedroom, a bed, a small desk with just some paper and ink in it, and in the closet there's just regular clothes.
Steal the clothes.
Feel free, you can add, let's say, 3 sets of common clothes to your inventory.
I shall do that.
Ooh, I could use them to
I
make
need
more
disguises. What? That? Yeah.
Molotovs. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and open this other door on the other side.
That also seems to be a bedroom,
Anything of note in here?
same as the other bedroom.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Shall we interrogate this guy?
Yes.
Hey, Krat, I think we need you to intimidate someone.
Oh, fuck, sounds fun. I'm in. Okay. Cool.
You gotta
Roll
intimidate him awake first.
I roll strength to shake him very, very, very roughly.
Don't break his neck while shaking him.
Don't shake the baby.
Okay.
Is that an athletics check?
Let's say it's a medicine check, but using strength.
Uh-huh.
So does that roll strength or athletics?
Do you have proficiency in medicine? I don't think you do, probably.
No.
Just a strength check then.
Wait. Can I cast light
Does somebody
on the
else have
guy's eyes?
medicine that could do it?
I have medicine 3.
Wake him up,
So-
Darius.
Over, what did you say?
Can I cast light on his eyes specifically?
You're trying to blind him.
I think you can only cast light on objects.
It does say object, but yeah.
Yeah, an
Well,
object is not a creature.
Okay.
last
In which
session,
case-
I
In which
kicked.
case,
Last session, I kicked Clink in the chest, and you said he was an object.
Yeah, but now we're not
Does
talking
he wear
about things.
contact lenses?
We're not talking about Clink.
I wrapped my my rope around his eyes tightly so that he can't see and cast light upon it.
Okay, he's now wearing a light-giving rope.
Around his eyes so that he can't see any of us. Just because why not?
Okay,
Darius, can you roll medicine to wake him up?
I rolled, it was not good.
Oh, you did? Ah, shit. Okay, I'll wake him up with the strength check then.
Oh man. Hey, Clink, you have a pretty high persuasion, right?
To roll
Persuade
strength, I
him
just click
away.
the thing on the left, right? That says strength.
Yeah.
The big number. Okay.
Let's do good cop,
He's a-
bad cop with Krat being the bad cop and Clink and I can be the good cop.
Did that wake him up?
I can deceive him. I can't really
Yeah.
persuade him.
Okay,
I
between
I shake.
Gisella's medicine check and Crate's shaking him awake, he slowly regains consciousness. And
Wait. Does that mean that Krat and Gisela work together?
Fuck.
they both go, so yeah. So he wakes up and opens his eyes for a bit and then closes them again because there's a bloody light in front of it. And then he glares angrily at you, but without the actual glaring.
I fuck you.
Wahoo.
I cackle maniacally.
Okay, I guessed wrong. Hello. Who are you?
None of your business.
That's a
Gentleman
really
that
strange
is-
name, but okay, if your parents want to call you none of your business, then that's their choice.
Granny, hold up. We don't need to insult him. We're not trying to kill him right now.
Okay, right. You can take over then.
Hey, Krat, I think this is your turn to shine.
Oh, okay. Intimidate rolls, what? Strength, athletics, intimidation?
There is an intimidation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Dinah said I could roll strength because I have -1 charisma.
Yeah, strength, and then add 2 because you're proficient.
Ah, cool. Strength and then add 2. Please be good.
Ooh.
Oh, so 19?
Okay,
yeah,
um,
18. 18.
Um,
18.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
I hope you math
That's
that
what
out
we
back.
want to know.
okay, he still glares at you angrily, and someone give me an insight check.
Insight.
My
Insight.
insight is very small.
Insight is trying to.
Clink did it. Yay, Clink. Well done.
-1, I beat out Granby.
Impressive.
Well done.
By the way, insight is trying to read other people, so it's useful for trying to sense people's motives or getting a feeling if they're telling the truth or not, which might come in handy in other discussions. So, as now you can see his face, because you took his helmet off, it seems that he's not afraid of Krat, because Krat was so scary, even some of you were a bit afraid. It seems like he's almost unable to be afraid. In a
I think he
supernatural-
remembers all of the very gentle caresses from earlier.
Well, I think it's time to go CIA on this guy's ass and start on the enhanced
Everybody back
interrogation.
up. Clink's gonna
Ooh.
cast a thunder wave.
Well, I was actually going to carve his ear off with my dagger, so I'm going to do that.
If you cast
Thunder Wave, he's gonna be dead.
I think if you start cutting his ear off, he might die as well.
I
Oh.
act like I'm only
He's almost
pretending.
dead now.
I'm only
I have an
pretending.
idea. We have wait. We have a few healers in the party. If Clink cuts off a little bit of him, and then we heal him, we patch him up real quick. We could probably cut off at least most of his fingers before he croaks.
I think he's immune to being terrified. You
Well,
can be
I'm
that.
trying to
so-
scare him. I just want to
Okay,
cut off
in
his
that case,
finger.
I'm going
Okay,
to.
right.
I'm going to try and appeal to him. I'm going to play the good cop, so I'm going to try and persuade him to maybe tell us something about himself.
Okay, how do you
Let me
want to
cut
do
his ear
that?
off.
I'm going to
Whoa.
be like, hey, you don't want to make my friends too angry. I'm the good guy here. We're not trying to kill you. I mean, there's a reason we left you alive. So why don't you work with us?
And what was that reason then? Because you threw me off a building.
You were trying to kill us. We were just self-defense.
You were trying to enter this building and you're not supposed to.
We do have the authority of the flaming fists, and well, sometimes you just need a little bit of fisting.
This is wonderful.
Okay. He replies to the flaming fists have no authority in this building. The only authority here is Bane.
Is what?
Bane. It's one of the 3 evil gods. That's me, the DM, saying that because your character knows that.
I sigh heavily.
What I know of Bill.
Okay, one at a time.
What do I know of Bill?
Bane.
Bane.
He
Religion
doesn't
check.
like Batman.
Different Bane, I'm afraid.
I don't know anything about this guy.
I
Oh,
look
well.
over to Krivkash. He's the cleric. I think he would do better with the religion checks.
Well, Gisela also has +2 in religion, but yeah.
Well, we could skip this forward notch, and I could pull out my candle and light it, and we could start some wax torture.
If he's not going to be afraid, he's not going to be afraid.
People will escape pain even if they're not afraid of it.
I don't know. Was it canon that Krat stole his pants?
No.
I don't remember you explicitly stealing his pants, but
I think I just said let's. I think I said let's steal his pants. I don't think I actually said I steal his pants.
Very important.
Hey Krivkash, this guy is talking about an evil deity. I think you're up.
Yeah, I'm actually paying close attention. So, what can you tell us about this evil deity? Because I'm kind of interested. See, I'm mostly orc, so kind of my thing. I'm trying to become more of a evil god worshiper. I'm kind of evil myself. See, so I'm not very persuasive, am I?
Are you talking to Krivkash or to the guy you called?
This guy, I want to hear him. Tell me more about this evil god.
Okay.
I am genuinely interested.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh boy. Okay.
Well, he doesn't make.
This actually does fit Krat though, because he's not actually a chaotic evil character like he thinks he is.
Yeah. Is Korn actually here? Because I don't hear him say anything.
Yeah, I was just.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Ah, okay. Because people asked you for a religion check.
Oh, sorry. I think I missed that. Sorry.
Yeah, this guy's talking about an evil god, an evil deity. We gotta fight religion with religion.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, religion never helped anybody anyway.
We only knew about the good gods.
Yeah, it was a valiant effort, but you don't remember anything specific about Bane.
Okay, guys,
we
this guy's not really
roll.
telling us anything interesting, so he's probably got under some sort of mind control spell or something, and we're probably not going to get much out of him. What do you say we
what
just
the
toss
heck
him
is
over the
that?
side of the deck and keep going?
I'm gonna ask him.
I just stabbed him.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. You stabbed yourself.
That's a natural one, so you didn't stab him despite the fact that he's tied up and next to you.
This is like Braum last turn when he tried to fire at somebody point blank and he missed.
99% chance to hit. Misses.
It's XCOM, baby.
Maybe we
Usually
should.
it's 95% chance to hit.
I'm gonna ask him, do you know who Remigio is?
He's the master of souls. We actually want to meet him.
I don't think he is the map. So
He is. He's the master of souls, and we want to meet him.
He doesn't really reply.
Okay, again.
You're
Yes,
not
to
exactly
Aaron
giving
again.
him a reason to reply to you.
Can you introduce us to the master of souls? Because we're such good friends now.
Wait. If he really doesn't want to respond, I do mention there were some barrels of really nasty stuff down below. We could waterboard them.
I'm down.
We're
Or
not going to
stab-
horribly torture people.
Okay.
We're not gonna
Well-
torture him. Just stab him to death if he doesn't want to tell us anything.
Yeah, well,
I don't
As
think
a
he
small-
can be scared, so I just want to kill him.
as a small DM note, when I responded to the insight check, that was just me saying that he's literally immune to the
Yeah,
frightened
That's
condition.
what I know.
So
I figured that out, but I'm thinking just kill him.
He's not a threat to anyone right now. We could use his clothes to infiltrate further. Let's just knock him out.
Okay,
mean,
so
Mark is-
I don't know about you, but I have a great grandma that likes telling stories, and in these stories, the bad guy would get tied up, or the good guy, but they'd always find a way to break free.
That's true.
You'd never leave somebody tied up.
I want to break free.
We could leave someone on watch.
God is making
A lot of sense here.
Yeah. Fine.
I
Just,
think we should stab him. Actually, I will stab him.
Mac, what do you think I hit him with my mace?
Here.
I mean, my maul.
I stab
What do you
him.
think?
I assume you stab him lethally.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Okay, he's dead.
I wanted to hit him.
Why are you
you
stabbing
can still hit him.
out harmless prisoners?
I hit his corpse.
Yeah, he's extra dead now.
Why are you stabbing him? Why are you smacking him? I mean, what the
Bad
fuck,
guy.
dude?
We are the good guys, and he's a bad guy, and that's why he has to
I have
die.
nothing to do
No.
with this.
Witnesses.
Yeah, totally the good guys. You should just stab the bound
Hey,
guy to
Granny?
death.
Granny, are you part orc too, maybe? Just a little bit? Because, I don't know, I feel like the sort of
Much about
bonding
my
thing going on
fraternal
here.
side.
Clink dismisses the light on the rope and packs his rope away into his backpack.
I assume that Krivkash probably took his grappling hook back in his rope too.
Well, if
Man,
not,
who'd have
then
thought
it's
that-
still hanging here.
Who would have thought that Granny was a bloodthirsty murderer?
Clink would. Clink
It's
would.
not murdering when it's bad people.
I remind him
Think
that there are
open the
two
door.
guys down below, and Granny should probably put him to sleep.
I don't know, they looked... I didn't see them.
Stealthily opens the door, rather.
Is Kling going down already,
Yes.
or
Clink is going down, stealthily opening the door.
That's okay. I want
Put him to
stealthily?
sleep, Clink is first, so it's okay.
For
Wow.
stealthily, you are very very stealthy.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the next floor is here.
Clink is basically invisible.
Well, as long as he stays out of sight. I think these guys are. This guy is over here, and this guy is over here.
Hmm.
This is somewhat overly dramatic music.
Wave, thunder, wave, thunder, wave, thunder.
He's out of spell slots.
The area is too big for Thunderwave.
Yes, I need to. Bugger. Minor illusion is only 30 feet, so I can't quite get there.
They are bad guys, right? They can't be just tannery workers.
Yeah.
Are you
yeah.
actually?
We don't have to kill them before they prove that they're bad guys.
How about I go in and I scare them and tell them to run
Oh.
and not to look back?
We could also just try to flash our badges we have from the local police.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Good
a good
idea.
And Krat isn't talking this time. Let Granny talk.
Yeah.
Let's let Granny
I was
talk.
going to talk really well. It's Granny's fault.
No. You shut the fuck up and stay at the deck. Let Granny talk.
How about let's have Krivkash talk? Everybody trusts the cleric.
Yeah, Krivkash go.
Yeah.
Make him go. If he thinks he knows what he's talking about, make him go talk.
Clink, are you actually stepping outside of the door yet, or not? Because you're
Yes.
not invisible.
Yes, Clink is sneaking.
Yeah, but that doesn't
Sneak
make
in the
you
open.
invisible.
Clink is sneaking.
There's
Tries to
nothing
sneak.
to sneak behind. You can't sneak off behind nothing.
Yeah, so if you step out here, this guy is probably going to see you unless you do another stealth check and then get out of his vision.
Wait, then what was the first stealth check for?
To open the
To
door.
make it
the stairs?
to make it over here without them hearing.
Ah,
Oh, sneaking to here, and he rolls a stealth check.
Man, I thought Rex was unfriendly to stealth. Whoa. Nice.
Okay, stay hidden. Kripkash, you come down. Does anyone else come down?
No, I'm not going.
No, we're just gonna leave it to Krivkash.
If anything
Okay.
goes wrong, Krivkash can block the door.
Clink can block the door. I will block Clink.
I will
Okay,
be behind just in case.
Thanks.
this guy, because Krivkash was not being stealthy, looks at you and says, "Who the fuck are you?"
Hello, I'm here on purpose of an investigation. We had some murder incidents and our investigations led us here, so we're now coming by to actually check this out. Please don't resist. Please be quiet.
I just work here. Can I
Yeah.
go?
You will stay here for now, but you don't have to worry if they didn't do anything.
Yeah, there were a lot of murders upstairs. We're investigating those too.
We actually have some suspects with those murders up there, but they probably got away.
He's going to sneak a bit more into the corner because he's not entirely on ease.
Good.
Okay, so I come down, joining Kripkash.
I think we'll make use of the distraction to try to try to peek through this door.
Okay, peek through that door. Is everyone moving at the same time? Come on, hold on, let me draw first.
These guys are ridiculous.
Come on, let's move.
Hey, Mac.
How did you turn Mac around?
Yeah?
So,
I think I hear something through that door.
Fine.
okay, let me talk.
Do you hear it? Right there?
Can everyone
Right there, too.
You guys, let Dino actually talk.
Okay, everyone stay in place and let me talk. Clink sees through the door what seems to be an altar with a face on the wall behind it that seems to be clad in a steel helmet. And I would also like everyone to roll initiative.
I knew it. Do you see these? Over here.
It's one of the commoners for the key.
Oh.
To just
Do it.
do it open, but or maybe it is just
Oh.
open.
I didn't have my character selected.
Ooh, for once I don't have single-digit initiative.
Oh, I want this new one though.
Oh, right. I have to have my character. I have to have my.
Clink, you're going first anyways, it looks like.
I didn't have my
I
character.
haven't rolled their initiative yet. I'm still pulling up their character sheet.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I got pretty high this time.
Yeah. However, given the fact that you didn't see the enemies before you started, they do get
Nice
round
rounds.
first.
Okay.
I saw the enemy. They're right here.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
saw them, but crap cannot look through doors.
Blink opens the spell page.
Okay. Roll initiative for them.
Fox says that Crack can look through doors, he just has to ram his head through first.
Okay. So, first round you are surprised, so... First off, out of this door comes a guy who looks a bit like the ones you saw upstairs. The smaller guy is not the boss guy. However, this guy does have a shield and a mace, but he doesn't seem to be wearing armor. He actually seems to be wearing pajamas. So it looks like you
Pajama party.
woke him up.
The glorious battle pajama.
You
So
non-stealthy bastards.
Yeah. So he looks at you and then holds position here in the corridor. And next, another one like him. Then, what seems to be a man clad in shoddy robes comes up after him.
Uh-oh.
We were a tour group. We kind of got lost.
Don't think that's gonna fly.
I don't think he believes you. And this one makes and mutters a few arcane words and makes us. And near Kraat, a ghostly black claw appears and tries to scratch him, but he manages to step aside.
What spell was that? Knowledge Arcana roll, I'm guessing.
You can roll Arcana. With your knowledge of magic, this does not seem to be an actual spell that you know. It might be an ability that has been given to them by a god or some other supernatural creature.
Fuck.
You do have the impression that it seems to be related to the necromancy field. Okay.
Hey, Kripgash, I think this is necromancy.
Necromancy!
Okay, next, another one of them comes out and tries to do the same, look also at crowd because he's in front. This time the claw gets closer, but it scratches a bit over your armor, but does no damage. Crowd, you're not allowed to move.
Oh, I was just dodging.
Yeah. Okay, next, Clink. You are no longer surprised. What do you do?
Am I still stealthy?
No,
Doesn't matter.
You are in full vision.
The question is...
These guys
yes,
don't
I can
have
see
any
that
armor.
guy.
Thank God he's out of Thunderwave.
That guy learns that a firebolt to the face is explosive.
Yeah. Fair warning, the guys in the back have cover because there's guys in front of them.
Ah.
Well, I've missed anyway.
Yeah, you did.
And Clink will open the door with his move.
So it's a free object interaction, I think.
Do the two commoners get initiative?
No, they don't want to fight.
So they're just gonna stand there even if there's spells in their direction or anything?
They might
Quick
run
thing,
away, but
isn't
it
it?
doesn't matter much unless you're going to use Thunderwave, which you can't. Okay.
Clink thinks that defiling some altars would be a good time after this.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to keep standing there for just?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
There you
actually, no, I want to move to here. Oh, wait,
Yeah,
no.
okay.
Move there.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Cover.
Darius,
You say they have cover.
the
Take
ones in the
point that
back.
Ignores cover.
It does. That's a dexterity save.
On,
Which one of
this
which one?
This one, to be clear, the lower one.
Yeah. He does not manage to dodge your holy fire, and he
This
is
chain only does 2 damage.
slightly singed.
And I am going to move
He is
back
a
here.
little warm.
Okay.
He has the
but
sights not
warm-
turned.
Warm in a holy way. Mac, what do you do?
Get behind me!
Actually, yeah, I'm going to get behind Krat. I'm going to
Yeah.
hide because I can hide behind him.
You can. Roll stealth.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Yeah, you are hidden.
And then I'm going to go ahead and attack this guy.
Okay. That's with advantage.
Oh, forgot the sneak attack. Sneak attack just adds a 1d6.
You can click on the sneak
Oh,
itself as well. Yeah, 15 hits. So which one of the two was it?
it was
The
front guy
bottom
on
one,
the
I
bottom.
think.
Yep.
Bottom one. Okay, yeah. Your crossbow bolt gets stuck in his arm, and he's hurt, but still alive. You want to stay there?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Craft, whatever. It's your turn.
Okay, question for the DM. Can I throw 2 throwing axes in the same turn or no?
As a dual attack.
Yes, because they are light weapons. Wait. Let me check the rules first because I actually forgot.
Oh, they can. That's awesome.
I don't 100% remember. It's possible that it has to be a melee attack. Because
If that's the case,
two weapon fighting rules are confusing. But making an attack somewhere over here.
Because I don't want to move because I don't want Mac to lose his cover.
I also
Yeah.
hint at that he does have a Molotov, and there are guys in close proximity.
Oh, I do.
You do, and it's also a wooden ship. Okay,
But
I checked the rules.
yeah,
and
but I
you
also
can-
have to spend an extra turn to light it.
Yeah, or you can
I
light
can
it
light
and
it.
then hand it. Yeah, so it's allowed to light it on your turn and then hand it to the next person who can then use their action to throw it.
I'll remember that for next one, so I'll probably
Yeah.
do that.
Okay, so can
it's
I
a-
or can I not
yeah.
throw 2 hand axes?
You can because they are melee weapons. So you need to be attacking with melee weapons and they need to be light, which is the case for your hand axes.
Okay, so I can throw 2. I throw
Yeah.
the first one at this guy.
Okay?
I just roll normal, right?
And you just click on the hand axe, yeah. But he managed to catch it with his shield.
Okay, I'm gonna throw another one at the same dude.
Yeah, that's the bonus action.
Ah,
And that one also gets caught on his shield, so both of your axes are now on the ground here.
that's okay.
Okay. You want to stay there, probably?
Yeah, I'm staying.
Okay. Next is this guy who sees keeping standing here isn't going to work, so he's going to get closer and make a mace attack. Which just manages to hit you, so you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
That's not too bad. It's a lot better than 15 from a thunder wave.
Rink is not sorry.
Okay, Gisela.
Go here so that I can see them without the stairs in the way. And then I call out to this guy or woman, whatever. I say, you have such a fat ass that the ones behind you are getting cover.
Oh,
Okay, that's a wisdom saving throw. He's angry, but he just manages to save.
Ah. That's it.
Okay, Krivkash.
so I am going to use my breath weapon.
Oh.
Nice. That's just in front of you here.
Yeah,
And here?
just against the 2 in front of me, yes. It should be the 30 feet if I'm not wrong, yes.
Okay. What's the DC on that?
12 if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, that's a dexterity save from both. The first one is a bit too encumbered by his armor and does not manage to jump away. The back one does manage to dodge most of the blast, so that's half damage. Roll damage, by the way. I think, by the way, I added the breath weapon to your attack, so you can just click it to roll damage automatically.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Well, already, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good attack roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the first one takes 11 damage. He's severely burned, but still alive. The last one managed to dodge most of the flames, but he also doesn't like being this burned. Okay. Want to move still?
And I will move right in front of them.
Okay.
I also forgot to yell Yoltor Schul at them, but yeah.
And how to do
yeah.
that with a mouthful of fire.
Okay. And this one is going to retaliate with his mace.
Which one is this one?
This one.
The one
With
that's
a
on
19.
fire.
So that just hits. He managed to.
That's pretty badass, honestly. He's on fire and he still manages to hit you.
Yeah. So you take 9 bludgeoning damage.
9.
9!
Yeah, he rolled maximum on his damage.
Oof.
Okay.
Just say
next.
9 to this. 9.
9!
9. Okay, next up is this one who is going to. Is going to do an attack at Mac. Who I think
Has
does have
cover.
cover for that.
Yeah, I do.
Which saved your butt because he rolled a 14. So because Crate is in the way, he can't aim as well, and the claw just misses you.
What weapon did he try and... Oh, he's using that claw, not a... Okay, okay.
Yeah, magic thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next up is this guy, who is kind of trying to do the same at Grant. With a natural one, so the claw doesn't even notice where you are exactly. Think.
Clink will step out of cover, fire a firebolt at this guy. Miss, and get back into cover. That's Clink's turn.
You like rolling 6s today.
Maybe you'll have more luck at tolling the dead.
That was actually a 2, because it's +4.
Yeah, well,
He has better luck at stealth.
there you
Oh
go.
yeah,
That was pretty great.
All right.
That's a great stealth roll.
I'm going to hex this guy.
Okay.
If I could click on thing, I would.
Didn't I
There we
have
go.
an item for hex yet? Okay, I forgot apparently, so I'm going to just put this circle at him. So that lasts for the next hour, and you do 1d6 extra damage on him. You can switch it to another target as bonus action when he dies.
I think the ability, I'm going to say probably charisma. Right?
Okay,
Why?
you can curse. Well, it's a curse, so he has disadvantage on ability checks for one attribute.
Because, or no, ability text. I was thinking spellcasting modifier, but
Yeah, it doesn't work for attacks. Just ability checks.
dexterity then.
Okay,
Are these also saving throws?
no, just checks.
Oh,
I
is
don't
that
see him
all,
using a check in a fight, but it's okay.
Well, there are a few cases, for example, if Kraft tries to throw someone and they can't resist, and that's using a strength check or a dexterity check.
Okay.
Uh-huh. I don't see them being strong anyway.
They don't look very strong indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, that was your bonus action. You can still use an action.
Smack him.
What? Oh, that was
Smack
just a
him.
bonus action.
Yeah,
Okay. Then Eldritch Blast on him. Same guy.
I want. Yeah, Eldritch Blast. He's not wearing any armor, so he's fairly easy to hit, and you have to roll an extra d6 for hex.
Yes. Wonderful.
9.
Okay,
And
your blast of force pierces straight through his chest, and he falls down dead.
oh, okay, sweet. So I guess I don't get to transfer the curse.
No, because that's a bonus action, and you already used a bonus action to cast it. So next turn you can.
Okay.
He screams in rage that you stole his kill.
Okay. Mac.
Both of those melee guys look pretty injured, so I'm going to attack
Punch him in
this
the
guy
balls.
without using sneak attack. Not
No,
gonna.
it's with sneak attack, but without advantage.
I didn't hide.
Yeah, but he's engaged with Krat.
Oh, okay. So then I'll.
So you just don't get your advantage on it.
Are we doing the Molotov thing or no? Not yet.
So I'm just doing my regular attack. I still have my bonus action.
Okay.
You just say he's engaged to Karat? That was quick.
Didn't even take him out to eat first. Jeez.
It's those fondle
He wouldn't.
slots.
He wouldn't have liked eating with me anyway. All I do is eat fish and look really unscary.
Oh my god.
Holy shit! What a good roll.
That's a critical hit. For 7 plus 5 is 12 damage.
He's dead.
So you managed to hit him in the lung. He looks severely injured, but he's barely just standing.
What? Okay. Then for my bonus action, I'm gonna light my Molotov cocktail and hand it to Krat.
No,
Oh yeah.
that's not something you can do as a bonus action.
What?
As Rogue can use a bonus action to dash,
Oh yeah.
hide, or disengage. Use an item is something that the Thief subclass specifically gets at level 3, so...
That's right. Okay. So I guess in that case, can I light Krat's Molotov with my bonus action?
No.
Aw.
Why would that work and yours not?
Okay, then I'm going to hide.
We want to use it for frontal slots on Karat.
Krat's doing well enough on his own with the fondle slots.
Yes, you are hidden. Kratz, what do you do?
I'm going to hit the dude.
You
I
fondle.
think.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's fondle him. Let's fondle him.
Okay, fondle him with your mace.
I reach for his
Mace
ball
fondle.
with my maul.
The old dick twist.
He does manage to catch that attack on his shield.
Of course he
Weak
does.
as he is.
Okay,
Okay.
that's my turn.
I
Yeah.
think it would have been better if you yeeted him.
Probably.
Okay. He's going
seems
to
to be
try
what I'm
and
best at.
climb back. And he does manage to hit you with the force of a dying man. You take 8 bludgeoning damage.
8? Okay.
Yeah.
Still not as much damage as Thunderwave so far.
Yeah.
That's true. She's a lot.
This guy, your magic is as bad as your as Bane. And I want to give a bardic inspiration to Krivkash.
Okay, give me a second. Wisdom saving throw. Which he does make, I'm afraid. So he says Bane. Bane? I forgot the word in English. Revere?
Oh, I should have attacked recklessly.
Ah, verhieren.
Yeah, I don't revere Bane. And then you give Bardic Inspiration to Krivkash as bonus action. Krivkash, you have Inspiration. That's
does
your
what?
turn. You can add a d6 to an attack abilities check or saving throw within the next 10 minutes. And you can do it after you already rolled.
Nice.
And you can do it once. And it's your turn.
So, I am going to toll the dead person right in front of me.
Okay. Wisdom save. He just manages to dodge the spell. Okay. Next, the guy in front of you is going to slam back with his mace. But his pitiful attack bounces off your shield without doing any damage.
Yes.
Next is that guy, then is living guy, who is going to step aside to get a better shot and try to attack Rivkash with his spell.
The other one off.
What? Yeah.
Now I only see the dead guy, yeah.
But the claw also just scratches harmlessly over your shield. Think.
I told you.
Your magic is bad.
Magic is bad and you should feel bad.
Clink.
Your magic is nothing against the shield of my faith.
Frank is deciding. Franklin's going to stand there, and he's going to toll the dead on this twat.
Okay.
Twat.
Wisdom saving throw. Which he does make, so he steps aside, manages to... Well, it's... yeah.
And Clank will
Just
step
manage.
back and cover.
Yeah. Okay. Darius,
Alright. Good old Eldritch Blast on this
are
guy.
you going to move Hex first?
Yes. Onto
Okay.
this guy.
Okay, 16 hits. Roll another. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
I'm also going to throw him back. Because I can.
Okay, already severely wounded. Your blast is the last push he needed to go over to the underworld, and he flies back partly into his friend and then falls on the ground dead. Okay, Mac.
I'm going to attack this guy.
For the other one,
You have sneak damage.
Yep, and I also have advantage since I hit on my previous turn.
Yeah, you did. Okay, so go for it. Yeah. You managed to hit him square in the heart, and he dies.
Well done. Way to go, Mac.
And I'm going to hide behind Krad again because Krad is my temple.
Not for long, he's not, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh crap, that was with advantage.
Yeah, so it's the left one.
Yeah,
but
it's the left
14 is still enough. Krat, what do you do?
I'm going to run forwards and make a reckless attack on the last guy standing.
Okay, attack roll with advantage. I'm going to put the reckless icon on you.
God.
So I don't forget. But I
Doesn't
don't need to forget. With a mighty arc, your maul hits him in the head and bludgeons him to death.
Severed part
he is
flies off in an arc.
Did I decapitate him?
It's more like you completely crushed his head.
His heat part is destroyed.
His brain comes out and flops around on the floor.
Yeah.
Like a fish.
Squish.
It's just flopping there.
Okay.
I'm going to pick up my axes and put them back on my back, or wherever I
Okay.
keep them.
Clink will head in and desecrate the altars.
Is the door open when Clink just passes?
I'm just
Yeah,
going to
it's
let.
not locked.
I'm going to leave Clink alone to do that. Go
I
over
don't
here.
know. What is he actually doing? Clink?
Desecrating the altars.
Desecrating the altars. Okay.
It's very silver to take a piss on the altars.
Okay.
They specifically have to desecrate evil gods' altars.
Yeah.
Mostly because
So-
I can.
Now you can get a better look of the altars. You see that, as you saw, this one has. I actually misremembered earlier that each of them has a symbol behind them, and the symbols are the same ones you saw earlier.
The ones on the
Assume as
bodies.
much.
on
Yeah,
the dead
these,
bodies.
yeah, these symbols.
The
Yeah,
big
one-
hand.
One altar for each card.
Yeah.
And what's behind this door? Can I just open it? I'm not gonna peek through the loophole. I'm just gonna open it if I can.
Yeah, it's not locked. Behind that door seems to be a very small armory, so place to
Oh.
sharpen weapons and
Loot?
do maintenance on armor.
Do I find anything useful?
Currently, there is one spear, one freshly oiled chainmail, which looks like the ones that the guys upstairs were wearing. So it might be one of these guys' chainmail that you just killed.
Gods are in love.
Okay, 3 daggers and a hand crossbow. I'll just paste it in the chat.
Okay.
I'm also keeping track with the notepad file.
Okay, great.
I want that. Oh wait, no, I can't use a hand crossbow. I need a light crossbow.
Yeah.
You need a light crossbow? Guess who
At
has
some
a
point,
light?
yeah.
Yeah, I have a light crossbow.
I'm not entirely sure I really need it, but sometime my magic's gonna stop being useful.
Your stealth is pretty useful.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I can stealth
When-
up to someone and put a crossbow in their balls.
Are you saying that your magic is useful at any time? I mean, I thought its main use was friendly fire. and
Thunderwave.
missing.
Yeah, its main
Yeah,
use is
apparently.
Thunderwave. I do admit that.
Doesn't wizards start with a crossbow normally?
No, they should pick one of the items, and I picked a knife.
Okay. The workers, by the way, are now very, very afraid of you.
Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to take a look at in the rooms that the 4 guys came out of.
Yeah, so you quickly see that these seems to be very small bedrooms. So it's likely you just caught them asleep, which is why they weren't wearing armor, because people tend not to wear heavy armor in bed.
Grave Cash, can you confirm?
Depends.
In one of the rooms, this one specifically, you also find another chainmail.
This is a lot of chainmail to sell. I don't think. I think at some point, Krat's just not going to be able to carry all of it.
Okay, got an idea. Let's see, who has a good persuasion? That would be Gisela?
I
Or
have
Darius?
3.
Darius.
Who's
I have
intimidated with
3.
Hey, Ken, is levitation or levitation spells a thing in Dungeons and Dragons? Can we just have somebody levitate them in front of us and we just push them along?
Well, I was going to say, let's either intimidate or persuade the workers to assist us, and we'll provide them safe passage, and we won't attack them.
No, they're not gonna have to. I don't agree with that. They don't have to put themselves in danger for our work.
Well,
Right,
it's mostly
I mean-
to act as our pack mules.
I mean, are you going to drag the chainmail behind you while you explore the rest of the ship?
Just leave it here.
How about we
We'll pick it up
we
for
pay
you.
them? We pay them the cost of some of the chainmail to carry the chainmail for us.
No,
Yeah,
we should
but
just
it makes
lock them in the altar room, and then we'll deal with them later.
That sounds
Just leave
like
them
a-
be.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
not. They're good guys. Just leave them be.
Yeah, we'll let them live. We'll just leave them
We,
locked
we
in the
don't
altar
know
so
if they're
can't
good guys.
alert
They
other
just
people.
didn't stab us yet.
Yeah, that makes them good guys.
At the very least, we don't want them to be alerting the authorities that we're here.
We are
We
the
are
We
the
are the
authorities.
authorities.
No, we're an authority. An authority
I don't
unto
suppose-
ourselves, but an authority nonetheless. But there are other authorities out there who would happily eat us.
Okay, I want to ask this guy, if we let you go, do you promise not to tell anyone we are here? You can tell the Flaming Fist, but otherwise no one.
Someone needs to do intel.
Sure.
Tell if he's telling the truth.
Just push them into the goddamn room.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's going to be enough insight. Get Clink to do insight. He's better than Granny.
He seems to be lying.
Oh, heat's line.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Lock him in the desecrated altar room.
We have to lock him up.
We
Yeah,
just lock
okay.
him in the stupid altar room, put a crate in front of the door, they can't get
I
out,
put-
and leave them
I
there
put
for
all
now.
these crates in front of the door.
Not in the altar room. That
One
may be a
crate in
teleportation
particular.
circle or anything. We don't know what that is. Put them in one of the bedrooms.
It wouldn't be
That's
the
an
first time we
idea.
screwed ourselves over.
Yeah, true. Put them in the bedrooms.
Yeah, let's put him
No,
at
put
the
them on
one
the
that-
altar.
Okay,
They can sacrifice each other to the gods. I don't care.
they're
I've
not
already
strong enough
desecrated the
to
altars.
resist. So,
So,
And I lock the door.
With a
okay,
barrel.
that's, I think, a Thieves' Tools check.
Let's see. Where is...
Left
Don't
bottom.
lock it. Just put so much stuff in front of it they can't get out.
Just
Wait, we
cover
should
the
check them
door
first
in
to make sure they don't
corpses.
have like axes or something.
which attribute is that?
Dexterity. Yeah, the door is locked easily. Piece of cake.
Before
You
we
just
go
hit the
further,
slam and- oh,
I was going to say, before we go further, I will take the hand crossbow from the armory and suggest Krat takes the 3 daggers since he can always throw those.
Can I throw daggers?
You can throw whatever you want.
They're light.
daggers.
Melee.
Okay, so how do I add those to the sheet?
Let me. I can just do that for you. If you, maybe you can just drag them from the. No, probably not. Okay, so Krat gets daggers. Let me look up the stats of daggers. Equipment, weapons.
How do I make it so I'm more accurate with my weapons? Because that seems to be a problem.
Dexterity, I think.
No, strength. You can heighten your strength. You can not forget to use reckless attack. And that's more or less
You
it.
can get bonus inspiration from me.
Yeah,
Wait,
if
can
You're
you
going to put
reckless?
2 points into strength next time.
Sorry. You can reckless attack with a ranged weapon.
Oh, I think it's only melee.
Actually,
Okay.
I'm going to leave the hand crossbow because I don't yet have that crossbow expert, but I will at least recommend Krat takes the daggers so he can have more ammunition to throw.
Yeah, it says only melee attack. Melee. Well, no, it says melee weapon attack rolls. So if hand axes are actually melee weapons, then I should be able to get reckless attack on those. But it only works on one, I think. It says the
No,
first
it's
attack on a turn.
Oh, you have to decide when you make the first attack, but it works for all your attacks. Okay. When you make your first attack, you can.
It says melee weapon
Advantage.
attack. It doesn't say anything about melee or throwing.
Yeah, but a melee weapon attack is a weapon attack in melee. Otherwise, it's worded as an attack with a melee weapon.
Okay, fair enough.
Then stealthily opens the door.
But it does mean that when you get extra attack on level 5, if you use reckless attack, it works on both your attacks. And if you would get polearm master, it also works on the bonus action attack you get for
Now we are
that.
screwed because Clink has betrayed us all.
I
Whatever
stealthily opened the door.
Whatever Clint is doing doesn't count yet because I was still adding weapons to Krat's inventory.
You're very lucky the world is distracted, Clink.
Okay, you can indeed use a dagger with strength, but it does do only 1d4 damage. But strength range is
That's not that much damage.
no. Well, it's a dagger.
Well, it's something.
Hey,
That's something.
Krat, can you use a shield?
Yeah,
Do
but
you
then
have
he
a
can't.
shield?
Then he can't use a mole because
Oh,
it's
That
that's
doesn't
right.
feel
Two
very
attack.
orcly.
Good point.
so. Shield is more safety but less damage.
Got it. I forgot that Maul was two-handed.
I would feel like I was abandoning my orcish heritage.
Yeah,
And barbarians have rage to protect them anyway.
That's true.
yeah. Okay, I added the dagger to your character sheet. You were going to leave the hand crossbow for now, so I don't have to add it yet.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah. Okay. So, Clink is apparently trying to move on.
Without
More
even
stealthily.
asking if we need healing or anything.
Yeah. So, don't you first want to heal each other up or something? Because
Because our 2 tanks are both lost quite some.
If we can have a short rest, I'll heal them with.
We're just gonna short rest on every floor.
There's a
That's not a problem, is it?
you can take a short rest, but it's limited because of the other system we use 2-3 a day. So that's your not last, but last week.
Maybe we shouldn't
but
short rest.
penultimate.
I did. So I mentioned that I only saw one enemy on the bottom floor, but he may be tough. He had a robe. He had a
Also, you
Remember,
You
we
couldn't
didn't
see
see any
everything.
here, but there ended up there were 4 back here, so there could be more on the bottom we just don't know about.
yeah,
That
I'm
is
also
true.
not sure it's actually the bottom floor.
yeah, there
It's
might be
not.
more floors.
Well,
'Cause you did-
Oh, that's GM speak for watch out. I added a secret below everything else.
that's GM speak for you didn't check if there was another set of stairs down.
We're
There's
gonna need
another
to
set
blow
of
a hole in
stairs
the
right
floor.
here.
hey, now that there's no real time constraint while you guys are healing, I can go scout ahead a little bit more.
Are we healing though?
Or
Maybe
I
we should heal.
join
Maybe
you.
we should heal first, and then you go scout ahead. Okay. Just to be safe. Just
Can I investigate the demonic circle?
yeah, let's investigate the circle.
Give me an investigation check.
Maybe we already saw everything there is to know, but you never know.
if we sacrifice Granny to one of the elder gods, will we get like?
Okay, I'm out of here. Don't want
Then
to
we get
want to
it.
be sacrificed.
Then we get an angry elderly god.
Yeah, the circle doesn't do anything, but you don't know what it's for.
Do we know?
Okay, I'm not stepping in it. Oh, can I throw a rock in it or something that I find here?
You probably can.
Yeah. Does it?
It
Do
falls
anything?
it falls on the ground.
Okay.
You are fairly sure that it is a common thing for rocks to do.
So it's
You're not quite sure.
Fairly sure means not entirely sure.
So
But
there's
then
a
again,
chance
nobody
that's
ever said
unusual?
Granny went to school.
Can
What
we
does
run?
Granny know
Can I rummage
about
through
throwing?
the pockets of these other guys
I mean,
and see if
she's
there's
so
any
old; they
information?
might not have had school back then.
They don't seem to have much in the
Okay.
of possession on them.
in my days we didn't have school or stuff like that. It works perfectly fine without. Thank you.
While everyone else has their short rest, Clank wants to scratch symbols of other gods into the pentagram with his
Wait a
dagger.
minute. Are we
Okay.
actually doing a short rest right now? Do we need a short rest to heal, or?
I
don't know.
I didn't.
Only you and Grifkash are wounded, so don't know.
Do we have healers here
I
that
think
can
it's
heal
your
us
choice.
short rest?
I have a healing spell that takes a spell slot, and I would like to be able
Save
to
it.
use a spell on
Okay.
the guy at
Then
the
I use a
bottom.
hit dice.
How much health does a healing kit restore?
Nothing.
No-
It just
nothing.
stabilizes people
Oh.
that are bleeding out.
Got it.
Yeah, unless you take the healer feat.
Are we doing a short rest or not?
Does that mean I expend the other hit dice?
I think Rata and Grifkash are deciding. I think it's up to you to decide because you're the ones.
I'll take
Well,
a short
wounded.
rest and heal.
Okay, then Darius can heal you first with
Yes.
cure wounds.
Yeah, I would like it as well, if possible.
Yay!
Okay, who was that for?
Who wants it?
Give it to Krivkash.
Incidentally, you're supposed to see first who you're healing and then roll for health.
Yeah, so I guess now you need
Yeah.
to say who you're doing and then do it again.
I'll give it to Krivkash. Do you want me to
Okay.
roll again?
Nah, it's fine. Krivkash, you get 4 hit points and then roll for Krat, I assume. That's not what I meant.
Oh. Oops.
'Cause you-
Okay,
First,
we'll wait for
Darius-
Darius to do it. Oops. Sorry about that.
yeah.
I thought a demon had come out, but it was just Magus playing with his character token on the pentagram.
Mac bursts into flames.
Mac is just breakdancing on it.
Darius, you want to cast it on Crate as well, probably?
Sure, I guess.
You already used a spell slot. Hex, you cast Hex in the fight, so you only had one spell slot left.
I guess this is after the rest.
If someone uses
Well-
hit dice to heal, then I add my Song of Rest to it.
Yeah, so let's do things in order. You cast Cure Wounds before the rest, then there's a short rest, which Krat, I think, uses to
Okay,
heal
so
because he's already rolled 6.
yeah, so I'm up to 15, and then
And
I
you
get
can roll, the Song of Rest, so an extra d6.
Oh, extra d6. How do I do that again?
You just /R and then 1d6.
Four. So I'm up to 21 now, right?
Yeah, and then
19 too.
19.
Or did I misread it? I thought you had 15.
Yeah, you had 15 plus 4 is not 21.
Okay, so wait. Okay, so I'm
So you're at
confused.
19.
Okay, so I had 9, right? Or was it? Yeah, I think I had 9.
No,
and then
that casting didn't actually happen because we weren't finished yet.
I know. So then I added 6. That's
Yeah.
up to 15, and then I had the 4 for the 1d6, and that takes it up to 21, doesn't it?
No,
Oh wait, no.
15 plus 4.
19.
I'm sorry. I'm tired
Math.
right now. I didn't sleep very well.
Okay, no
Uh-huh.
worries. Okay, so now Darius can decide whether or not he
Oh, that's
wants
nice.
to still cast Cure Wounds.
No.
Okay, which means you do have 2 spell slots.
Very good.
Oh, someone is in love with me. And it's Mac.
Aha. So I
Okay.
guess that means the Hecht has expired.
You just want some of that Granny Poontang. is all.
She's a healer.
Well, normally it would if you took a short rest because it's only 1 hour. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very well then.
Okay, I'm very happy
So
to be
that
loved.
means-
I'm still going out.
Okay, what are you doing?
I don't know.
These are creating altars.
Are we done?
Guys,
We ready to
Yeah.
go?
Yeah.
we could get Mac
Why
to
is there
go
a-
down and take a look, or Clink.
Why is there a Star of David on the pentagram?
I have no idea and I don't want to know. Okay, who is doing what?
I'm going to
I think
stealth
just going through the door.
Yeah.
Okay, Clink was first. And he was not terribly quiet. You're not there, you are here.
I know, I missed.
I'm going to stealth as well.
So, Clink, you are actually not hidden.
Shit.
Okay,
Go back
is,
up, go back up.
is someone else coming up?
Let him come up to us.
Oh.
No,
Oh no.
Who are
going
you?
there alone.
What are you doing here?
Okay, we don't really care if Clink dies there, right?
Okay.
Okay,
Just
I'm
have-
here to. I'm here to join the cult of whatever that guy's name upstairs was. I forget his name.
Bane.
Personally, I forget his name. The character shouldn't.
It's not your business.
See, like, you're dead.
okay.
That's the end of him.
Let me pull up the his character sheet. For...
You know, Krivkash, let's just have you stay standing there because something tells me that we're going to need a immovable object very soon.
Yeah, Clink, you should probably do a
Just
concentration
keep
saving throw or
behind.
something at this point.
To be clear, the rest of you is not supposed to be moving at this point.
I'm not
Oh,
moving.
oops.
It's not because I'm slow that your characters are suddenly super fast. Okay, so that's an insight check.
And he believed you.
He does not believe you at all. Please roll initiative, everyone.
Oh my!
Oh wait.
Yes.
Um,
Oh my!
Clink, you bumblefuck.
Okay, wait.
Not roll initiative.
I didn't have the turn order open yet, so it didn't work yet. Okay,
Oh.
now everyone roll initiative.
I rolled the same number again. The world hates me today.
I think
Wait while all you few guys finish the entire fight, okay?
One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm missing someone.
So does anybody want to take bets on?
mine just gave me an error. It said you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Yeah, you have to
okay.
select your
You
dude.
have to click smack so that the numbers and everything show up.
By the way, Krivkash no longer has inspiration because it only lasts 10 minutes.
This is probably a Michio, Master of Souls. Because he seems pretty important.
Maybe he is, maybe he is not. Okay, everyone is on initiative. And the first one is, of course, the bad guy.
Clink whimpers.
Okay,
Please don't hurt me.
Hey, Dino, make the bad guy say a great opening line like, I've been hoping for some chicken wings.
okay, he can say that. I don't think I can do it better than you. He comes close to you, and the moment he stands next to you, you feel some sort of odd magic almost influencing your flesh. As if
Is he
someone is
fondling?
holding... What?
Is he using a fondle slot?
Oh man.
Okay, there goes the scary description.
Okay, so do the scary description, Dino. We're being serious now.
Oh, it was funny though. Okay, so you feel weird magic touch you as you come near him, as if someone is holding hundreds of needle points just against your skin, but just not prickling that. And he's
Can I
going-
knowledge Arcana what the hell's going on?
yeah, roll Arcana then.
Shit.
You're not entirely sure. Okay, he's going to try and stab you with a dagger.
I have 16 AC by the way at the moment because of the armor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And he rolled a 16.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Goodbye, Clink.
13
I
plus
don't-
6, right? No, ignore me, don't worry.
Yeah, so he just manages to pierce your magical armor, and you take 12 piercing damage.
Oh,
Okay, there goes Clink.
oh.
Hey, quick question. Does this guy know about everybody else on the second floor?
If we make enough noise, he does.
What?
Well, I mean,
Does he know that we exist?
yeah.
We are upstairs.
Well, given the fact that the door is open, he can probably see Krivkash and Darius standing on top of, or at least Krivkash.
Hello. So,
Okay, wait.
He cries out for Granny.
So Clink is unconscious and bleeding out.
Hey, Dino, can I suggest some different music that fits a little better?
Looney Tunes music?
I'm gonna post it in Discord.
Okay.
Yakety sax. Oh, jeez, that's just as good. Yeah. You know what? I'm okay with using that music. I am 100% okay with using that music.
Okay. Sure. And he's going to stab Clink again.
Oh,
Oh, now he's really dead.
What? Does he get two attacks?
If you get stabbed while you're bleeding out, you're dead.
You're
Does he get
not
two
dead.
attacks?
Yeah, he does. He hits you again, and you fail 2 death saving throws.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
So-
bye-bye, Clink.
So Clink is 1 death saving throw away from dying. For your information. Okay, and then after that he's going to move that. And he turns invisible.
You what?
He turns invisible.
Oh,
You still know where he is, but he's invisible. Okay, Krat. You see
Does that mean
Clink
that
move-
there's absolutely nothing I can do to get to him then?
You can throw a Molotov at the square he was standing in.
No,
It takes 2 turns. However,
no. Wait,
No.
wait. Let me answer the question. Okay. When someone is invisible, you can still attack them if you know where they are, which you do, but you have disadvantage on the attack roll.
okay, so
you might have better luck just grabbing Clink, running, and we stabilize him because I mean he's an asshole, but we don't want him dead.
Well, you should have plenty of healing spells available, but don't wait.
Krat doesn't
how
have
about
healing
I just
spells.
run forward to try to get in front of Clink to shield everybody else, and I rage.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Moving through Krivka takes you another square of movement, but you can do that.
It's 10.
That'd be 35 right in front of Clink, it looks like.
Let's see.
Well, this square is, I think, this is the same as this
Oh
square
yeah.
because it's a different floor. I'll just move you here.
Okay, it's 25. Whoa. Lost track of where everything is. This is working. It's being a little wonky. Okay, so then I can move. What's the maximum distance?
30.
30. So that's right here. I can get right here.
Okay. As you move closer, you shortly feel the same magic as Clink does, but then your sheer force of anger pushes away the magic.
I'm gonna hit him with my maul.
Go ahead.
Disadvantage.
Oh, wait a minute.
You
If I
can
hit him,
use-
if I push him, does he become visible again?
No. But I do want to point out, if you use Reckless, then the advantage and the disadvantage cancel each other out. So that
Yeah.
then it becomes normal roll.
Yeah, I'll use a reckless attack. That's what I was going to do. Let's roll. I'm gonna miss.
So just a normal roll then.
Oh,
You do not miss. You, despite the fact that he's invisible, your anger allows you to solidly
Oh wait,
hit him.
I didn't do the. I didn't have rage damage turned on, so that's an extra 2. So
Okay.
11 damage.
Noted. You're not sure how wounded he is because you can't see him. And I'm going to put the reckless icon on you so I remember. There he is.
If he dies, would we even know?
hey Darius, don't you have that
no.
spell to make him illuminated?
I have guiding bolt.
I have a spell to make him illuminated.
Does somebody want to come save the bird face over here?
It says mystical light glittering on the target.
Yeah, I think, well, guiding bolt gives advantage on the attack rolls, so that cancels out the invisibility anyway.
Yeah.
But I do want to point out that Clink's next turn, he has
yeah.
about a 50% chance of dying.
All right.
Well, he's not that
to...
big of a loss. I mean,
Think-
the only thing that would
little-
change is we wouldn't get hit with a thunder wave every now and then.
Think he'll come back from the dead and haunt you.
That's probably worse.
Probably yes. Revive him, please. We don't want
Yeah,
that.
Especially if this cult does it and he comes back as a lich.
I'm gonna hit him with the cure wound.
You have to stand next to him for that.
Yes. Yes, there.
Please don't
Stand
block the
here.
doorway. Yeah.
Please don't block the doorway. Yes.
Actually, you can move through friends anyway.
Yeah, it's if they're unconscious, that's not even difficult terrain, I think, because they're on the
Just-
floor.
Just step over the dead body.
Okay,
Just on the dead
Creek,
body.
you regain 6 hit points, and
Hey,
you
Is
are,
that from? Is that
Hold
from
up.
-2 or from 0?
no, there are no negative hit points. You're always at 0.
So
Hey,
I have
Dino?
got 6.
So you have 6. Yes.
I can see here now, can't I? Like, can we cut that out?
Yeah, sure.
It annoys you.
There we go.
And so I'm no longer bleeding out or unconscious, I'm assuming?
Correct. Yeah, and your death saving throws reset.
Awesome. Thank you, my friend.
So how many hit points do you have now?
6.
6.
That's not bad.
Okay, Prikash.
So I come down here first. Stupid map! Stop glitching around. Bullshit. So how can I see myself?
Yeah, the map was doing that for me too.
So yeah, I'll move right next to him if I can afford that. I think I can.
I wasn't counting, so I'm counting on you to count correctly.
He was already at the top of the stairs, so he hasn't moved
So,
very far at all.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you're like
If
5
Crab
feet.
can get here, so should
You
be
moved
easy.
5 feet.
and then how does it work with saving throws with his invisibility?
I don't think they are affected, as long as you
not.
know where he is.
Okay, so I will use Toll the Dead on him.
Okay.
He's
That's
wounded,
wisdom.
so.
Wisdom save, which he does make, so he's not
Shit.
told. It's hard to tell, but
Oh,
okay, Mac.
you know what we need? We should have hexed him first.
Well, that would mean you're dead. So maybe not
Well,
the
no-
best idea.
Oh. That was a bonus action, wasn't it?
No, Cure
Me-
Wounds is an action.
Ah.
But Hex is a bonus action, but you cannot cast. If you cast a leveled spell as bonus action, you can only use your action to cast a cantrip. So you can't
Ah,
cast Cure
right.
Wounds and Hex in the same turn.
Noted.
Also, Hex is on a creature you can see within range, and you
Yeah, I
cannot
can't
see
see
him.
him. That's
Okay.
the main reason I
Yeah.
discarded that course of action.
Well, some spells work on targets you cannot see.
Yes.
Actually, does Toll the Dead work on targets you can't see?
That's a good question. Toll the Dead.
Because it's like 50-50, some of them do, some of them don't.
All of the Dead.
You point to the
you can
target within
see.
range.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
just the
see.
targets within range, then it does work. Okay.
Oh, no, sorry, it does say for the.
Toll the Dead, one creature you can see within range.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
you can't use it.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Then I will. Yeah, just try to bludgeon him.
Okay, attack roll with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
9 does not hit, so you feel your mace go soaring through air without hitting anything. Mac, what do you do?
Gisela, are you going to try and lighten the area to try and expose him?
Yes, I will try. He can, of course, if he succeeds his saving throw, then he's still invisible.
Okay, then I'm going to
It is not
move.
my turn yet.
Yeah, I'm going to move to be right. Let's see, that was 5, 10, 15.
Krat is going to angrily point in
Gesundheit.
the
Oh,
direction
sorry,
he
I couldn't
is.
mute my mic in time. I'm going to move to here, since that's the range of my 25. I am going to hold my action, my attack, so that if Gisela can lighten him up, I can get full advantage, and I'm going to use my bonus action to hide.
You're not behind anything.
Oh,
Get right here, get right here. You can get there, right?
oh yeah, because from here that's only 5. So would this count to be able to hide.
You're still in his range of vision, I think, because
How big are you, Tiefling Darius?
it's medium.
Medium? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going
idea.
to try and hide
Every-
behind the Tiefling.
Okay, that works. Well, if you roll stealth high enough,
That
which
works.
you do, you are hidden.
Okay, so I'm holding my attack so that if Gisela can lighten up the place, I will have sneak attack with advantage.
Okay, are you waiting until the spell succeeds, or until it's cast?
Until it's cast.
Okay, fair. Think.
Well, I've just looked up. Apparently, light is actually useless for this case. Well, regular
Yeah.
light. So I will hold my action and fire a firebolt at the prick when the cast is from Grisella
Okay, Gisela,
and step here.
Come down.
down, down, down. I can put you down easier, probably. There you go.
Great big balls of fire.
Put the cookie down.
Something is orange.
I want to
Put it there so that I don't hit my friends.
Sounds like a good idea, yes.
And Fairy Fire is not in my attacks yet, so I have to click it from another place.
Yeah.
So I cast Fairy Fire, and that is not the right. So what do I need to click for that?
You just... No, that was the right one, because it's not an attack, it's just something I need to do.
I cast Fairy Fire in that square.
Okay.
The good thing it's a square, because with a sphere I would have had to hit someone else
well,
as well.
Any attack roll of an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it.
And the affected creature or object can't
Oh.
benefit from being invisible.
Become visible from the light they're emitting if he doesn't fail his dexterity saving throw.
Sweet.
If
Yeah,
he,
okay, let me do the dex save.
And
That doesn't
And-
state the... Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah,
Alright.
it can't benefit from being invisible, so it's visible, and you have advantage. He does not make his dexterity save. I think your DC is 13, right?
Yeah,
Okay, he rolled a 12. So,
yes.
I'm going
He's
to throw
visible
away-
again.
So
And this
he
is
is
with advantage?
indeed...
Yeah, now everyone has advantage against him.
nice.
Okay.
So-
That means
You see an invisible man bathed in greenish and violet flames that don't hurt him. And you hear an angry ah! And I think then 2 people were going to attack.
Yep.
Yeah, Pink misses. Mac. Mac just hits. Thanks to the advantage. And you see your arrow sticking out of his invisible body. And some blood is starting to pool on the floor, so he seems fairly hurt, but he's still standing.
So, if the fairy fire were to run out, would the bolt still be visible?
No.
I
The
think
bolt's not.
Up to 1 minute, that's 10 turns.
Yes. I'm just
Yeah,
asking
as long as-
out of curiosity.
As long
Yeah,
as I
we-
can concentrate.
yeah, the bolt wouldn't stick out of an invisible creature normally, because everything you are holding becomes invisible as well.
Okay, so he's holding it in his flesh.
Corpse.
I see.
Okay.
Alright. Carry
Next
on.
up is his turn. On his turn, he becomes actually visible again. Where is the icon here? And then angrily he tries to stab Crate, on which he does have advantage because
Yep.
reckless.
Here it comes. I'm bracing.
His first attack hits,
Ah.
but
How many?
because of your anger, the magic doesn't work on you, and you only take 4 piercing damage.
Well,
Is he raging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
So
both
you also
raging and
should.
reckless.
So you should be remove the last rage because you use
I should remove what?
it. Your rage. You use the rage, so you have none left now.
Ah, yes, that's right.
So he should have resistance to piercing, right?
Yeah, that's why it's only 4.
Okay.
And why it was
And it's-
12, I think.
Second attack also hits, and that's another 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then he looks frustrated because normally he would turn invisible again, but he can't now, or it doesn't work anyway. Krabs, what do you do?
Smack him in the face.
Okay, lethally or non-lethally?
I'm angry. I'm not really thinking. I think as lethally as possible.
Okay, roll to hit with advantage because of the ferric fire.
And you get rid of your disadvantage thing.
Does he have advantage
that
of rage
misses.
as well?
No,
Doesn't
the
it?
advantage was because of his reckless, but you
Okay.
can only have advantage plus. Yeah, that does miss.
He's not attacking reckless now, so that should disappear, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
Darius, what do you do?
Huh. Well, since the other guy we dealt with died, I'm kind of disinclined to guiding bolt him, even though he's obviously an intimidating character. So I guess we're just gonna Eldritch Blast like usual.
Or cure light wounds on Crate.
Nah, he'll be fine. Doesn't hit
20
anyway. Wait,
Yeah,
why am
yes,
I
it does.
disadvantaged? I clicked
Because
the wrong
you,
button.
yeah, but actually, a 20 is you roll a critical hit, so the roll another
Uh-huh.
d10.
Uh-huh.
Okay, nice. Your bolt hits him squarely in the chest, and he dies.
Okay, so no interrogating him, I think.
He's fairly dead.
Yeah.
Especially
What does he
if
have
it's-
in his pockets?
Can I use my next action to angrily run down the stairs and yell, "Come and fight me"?
Down or up?
Down.
No,
Down.
no,
No,
no, no!
'Cause I-
Please do it.
Kling did that as well.
Do it.
Can I do it?
Do it. Do it.
I can't
If-
stop you from doing that.
If someone hits me in the next turn, I get to keep my rage, right?
These things are also on lighting.
Clink stabs Crate with his dagger.
I don't
just
think
to
that works.
keep him raging.
I think I asked Dino about that already, and he said no.
I mean, if you run down and you go and attack other people, then you can keep your rage. But
If I get hit, that keeps the rage too, right?
yeah, either you attack or you get hit.
Calm down, boy. Calm down.
I'm gonna lose my rage, and that's not good.
Yeah, he
Can I
won't be
stab him?
angry.
To keep his rage. I would have
You saw
stabbed
what
him to keep
happened
his
to
rage.
Blink when he ran down alone.
Okay.
I don't know, can I even get there? 20, 25, 30 just places me on the stairs. I'm not gonna make it. Oh well. I calmed down.
Okay.
You could dash.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You could
could.
dash, but it's not actually
No,
your
but
turn.
then you would still need someone attacking you immediately, and maybe the first one asks you who you are or something. So
Either
Yeah,
that or
I-
just stand at the stairs and throw one of your hand axes
Yeah,
or a dagger.
Actually, it wouldn't work anyway because you have to wait until your next turn, and rage ends at the end of that turn.
But well,
There's no but.
I got hurt this turn though, right? I just got stabbed twice.
Yeah, but if you get hit since your next turn, as in between your next turn and this turn.
Well, I got stabbed twice right now, and then
Yeah.
I run downstairs, so I
think-
should
I think-
have
But
until.
that was before your turn.
I think we just burn the boat down and say fuck it. I'm done
Right,
with
so
this
I'm trying
boat.
to do is take damage 2 turns in a row, thus keeping the rage. So it should
Yeah,
work.
but no. What happened is he stabbed you, then you attacked him, then he was killed, and then your next turn will come around. And at the end of that turn, your rage will end if you don't attack anything because you didn't take damage between those 2 turns.
Can Clink stab me with a dagger?
I mean, he might be physically able to, but I'm not sure he wants to do that.
He hit me with Thunder Wave. What do you think?
I do want to stab him.
Like, do you actually want to do this? Because I think it's pretty stupid. But
Yeah.
I agree.
It's a
It's
really
stupid. I'm not
stupid
going
ID,
to.
children. I'm going
I
to
really
stand
want to.
in
I
between
really
you.
want to.
No, stupid ID, don't do it.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
not raging anymore.
okay. Incidentally, because you by now probably figured it out, his ability was that everyone within 5 feet of him gained what's the vulnerability to piercing damage unless they already had resistance or immunity to it. So that's why it worked on Blink, but not on Crate.
Right, you just saved the day.
So I'm going to stealthily open this door because we don't know what's still down
Hunk
here.
will
Don't you
stealthily
wanna-
follow you.
See what this guy has
No,
first.
no, Clink. We've already
Well-
seen what happens when you try to be stealthy. You get killed.
Last thing I want to see is have someone sneak up on us. So yes, I want to know what he has, but I also want to make sure we're not going to get stabbed in the back.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's true.
But this room seems to be empty aside from the same type of large barrel you saw when you came here earlier.
Okay.
Hi guys.
Let's deal with these
Now
I
look
call
who's
hi guys to the guys that
now
are
look
here.
who's being reckless and stupid.
Maybe she's showing.
They seem to be the same kind of tannery workers. you
They're all
already
identical clones. Hi, clones.
If you think
What?
that's creepy, look at the barrels over on the right side. Over here, they're all like the ones that have the piss under them. They are all identical. This is Illuminati shit.
Oh my god.
The puddles are identical.
Yeah, this is pretty creepy.
Okay. Hunk wants to move some barrels in front of the door so they can't leave.
I'm going to just lock the door as long as there's
I'm going to
nothing
do
in
it.
there. You know,
I'm
Gisela
moving
is in there, right?
I'm going to wait until Gisela comes out. I mean, if there's nothing of importance in there. I'm going to lock
I'm
the
moving
door.
barrels in front of the door while Gisela is in there.
Okay, go ahead. I just want to flash my bag and ask them if they know anything about any suspicious activity here on the boat.
Bad, she says.
Well, some people just came in and murdered my boss. I think that's suspicious.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty suspicious that he attacks police on sight when they come in, yes. Why would he do that?
You didn't say you were police. The guy said he wanted to join the cult.
That's true. Wait, why did you lie?
Who wanted to join a
I'm
cult?
sorry for my colleague
What's so wrong?
who does not know how to be policeman yet. Can you believe he attacked one of our own earlier?
I'd almost killed him.
I don't know.
Almost killed him, yeah. I mean, I don't know why we still saved him, to be honest.
Why are you telling him that?
Okay, so what is it you actually do down here?
He points at the heights behind him, which it seems they were scratching hair off.
And there are in the past few days, no bodies. No dead people in this ship, except for your boss just outside.
No?
Because we're pretty sure there were some. The people that have been murdered around the city, they come from here. But you don't know anything about that.
No?
Can I do an insight check?
Of course you can.
Okay, guys, it's boarded up. Let's get out of here.
You don't really get a read on him.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait until my colleagues free me.
We're not. Goodbye, Granny.
Yeah,
Goodbye,
because I didn't
Randy.
expect more
Hey,
of
let's
you.
go check while Granny's tied up. Let's go see. Did we check this body to see if there was anything neat on it?
There's someone below that. It's Mac.
They put a barrel on me. You think they're going to let you out?
You climbed under the barrel. The barrel was already there.
You have mage hand, don't you?
Yeah, but that can't carry a barrel.
Yeah, the barrels are way too heavy for that.
Okay.
Okay, I make my rage hand and I tickle. Here, Clink. I tickle Clink.
Fondle
Okay.
You
sloths.
tickle him.
Clink is tickled.
Around
He uses
his,
minor illusion.
one fondle slot.
He uses minor illusions through the keyhole in the door to make the screams of a banshee in the room.
Okay, yeah.
Let's let her out. I mean, she is kind of the one with like some dark vision, which we could be useful. And
I have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
We don't
I
need
think I
her.
have to.
All she does is insult people and act like an asshole. She stabbed someone earlier.
and you're the
That's
one who
pretty
Bloody
scary.
opened the door.
and you're the one who killed a man who we could have interrogated.
I'm a barbarian. You're supposed to expect that from me. She's the bard. She's supposed to be this matronly figure who's full of wisdom and restraint, but no.
She
She just
I also-
pretends to be.
I also want to point out it was Darius who killed him, not Krat.
Clink moves the barrels out of the way.
Okay, Gisela, you are free.
and then I am
Thank
going
you.
to lock the door.
And now
Okay.
I put the barrels back.
These tools check.
I think I accidentally deleted Clink.
Oops.
What?
Okay.
Apparently, I don't know how to lock this door. It's a little too complex.
Did you actually deleted Clink?
Think us delete us.
Oh my god.
Why would you do that? Okay, hold on.
I didn't
Praise the gods!
to.
Okay, hold on. Hold
You
on.
shouldn't have desecrated that altar, I guess.
Here you are again. Okay,
Alright, thank you.
10 is just enough because it's a fairly easy lock, so you can still lock it.
So, question. Have
Yeah.
we looted this dude yet?
No,
No?
you were
I want us-
too busy with locking me.
I want his magic dagger.
I don't think it's daggers, Chick. I think it's.
The
Base.
magic now.
We know he
I'm
has a
stealing
spear,
it.
but we don't know if it's a magic spear, and I'm guessing it's
What is
probably not.
cloaky cloak?
He doesn't have a spear? Where did I
He
never
has a
said a
dagger. We
spear.
know he has a dagger.
Yeah, well, so when you check him,
Oh, that was what it was? It was a dagger the whole time?
yeah,
Okay.
It was the dagger from the beginning.
For some reason I
So-
thought it was a spear.
he's doesn't seem to be wearing any armor. He does wear dark clothes and a black cloak, and he seems to have more daggers on his body than anyone should reasonably have, which is 8.
Oh my lord.
Clink wants 8 daggers.
Krat wants to throw 8
Clink.
daggers.
Clink, why don't you put on his robes?
Clink now has 9 daggers. And he'll wear the guy's robes, yes.
So who's got the daggers?
Clink
Think
does.
apparently.
And those are common clothes, I'm assuming?
Yeah, so just black common clothes and a black cloak.
Okay, I'll wear those.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Clink strips down in front of everyone with no shame.
He's feathered anyway, so it's not like it actually mattered.
I turn away from the duck's corkscrew thing and
Oh my god. Are you using your disguise kit, Clink? It might be useful for when we go downstairs and
Yeah, I'm gonna disguise myself as that guy with my disguise kit, which is what's the tribute?
I have no idea.
Into charisma, or one of those two, I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably.
But those are
Charisma,
both two.
but it's not going to be particularly easy to. Okay. I'll go. By the way, you have to turn off disadvantage because, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay, you managed to wear his clothes in a way that doesn't actually show your face because you're a bird. So unless people get too close, so they would see under your hood, you can possibly fool them for a bit.
Okay. Clink will stealthily go down the stairs.
Okay, roll stealth.
Oh man.
And then-
Wow.
I already heard roll for initiative when you started with roll.
Okay, 17 stealth is. Let me check. I'm pretty sure it's enough, but I'm going to put my...
Can I get up for just a second?
What?
Couple minutes. I need to get up for just a couple minutes.
Do we want to take a quick bio break?
Yeah, well, actually, I should do that, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's do a quick bio break.
Needs to
All right.
I'm gonna go make a
Cricket tends
sandwich.
to ask what are you doing here to the first person he sees down there, because he's got the guy's voice now
That's right.
for that one sentence.
What are you doing?
Okay,
And we
but,
also
we're
know
going,
it.
but we're going to take the break first.
Yeah. But that's the intention. It's dark.
Okay, see you guys in
Right.
about 5.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
I didn't pay attention just before. Why would Graf want to be stabbed by Clink?
Want to be what?
Stabbed.
Keep up
You-
his keep up his
because
rage.
I was trying to keep my rage up, but Dino
okay,
Dino just vetoed it. So
okay.
I know by the rules. Dino also stopped you from doing something extremely stupid.
well, I do have that
Is it
thing where if
jumping
I
on
die,
the roof,
I don't
right?
actually die.
What?
I have that thing where if I die, I don't actually die or something.
No, if you fall to 0 hit points and you don't die, then you actually fall to 1 hit point. But that's once per day.
Well, hopefully this is the last time today.
Yeah. Is everyone back?
No.
I'm here.
Roll call, Magus?
Today is
Magus
a good
is
day
here.
to almost die.
No.
Cornflakes?
Here.
Okay, I think that's everyone, huh?
Silver?
Hey, it's a good day to clink.
Okay. Incidentally, you want to go down before you heal up?
I don't know. I don't want to go down.
I'd say
I'll take a short rest then,
I can stealth down. I mean,
because I want to use my hit die.
And I say don't let Clink go first because he's crap at stealth.
Actually, I'm not.
He's not, he's just getting shitty rolls.
what's your stealth at?
+5.
I'm at plus
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Expertise.
So, literally, because you're a rogue, that's the only reason you're better than me. Otherwise, you'd be the same as me. Bitch.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to get a rest first, which would be your
Yeah.
last short rest of the day.
Short rest,
So
yeah.
has 2 more
It's
floors,
almost
we
over,
are
isn't it?
completely screwed.
Yeah.
No, there's
Okay.
2 more
There is
floors with
place.
it off.
There is place on the map for 2 more floors.
Okay.
Meta knowledge.
That's very meta. Stop that.
Yeah, let's not rest because here's the thing. Krivkash still is pretty much full on health, and he can do most of the tanking to start with. And
Well, I need to sleep. I'm having my rest, so you can do whatever you want.
Okay, given that you're taking a short rest, it appears you can use hit dice and you can roll another d6 because of some of rest.
Yeah, I'm again telling you a little story before bedtime.
Kraat, if you want to heal using hit dice, you can do so as well.
That is the
If you're-
worst.
Wait, Kraat is probably out of hit dice. Tal, are you gone?
actually, was I don't know.
Oh, I'm muted.
Yes.
I'm
you
muted.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You get
I was
bombed.
wondering what was my unarmored hit die?
You're what?
I'm not hit die. Unarmored armor class. I can't
14.
remember. 14. Okay. Couldn't remember.
Yeah, and I would say you could use hit die, but you don't have any left.
But yeah,
yes,
I know. I'm out. I
Yeah.
took it off.
But Darius can heal someone with whatever spell slots he has remaining.
Yes, I have one of those.
Heal, great.
I'll
As
heal
healy as you
great.
can.
Okay. Okay.
Fix.
So
Okay.
I'm up to 19.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and then after the rest, Darius gets his slots back. What do you want to do?
I want to sneak
Stealthily
down.
open the door.
Well, let's see if Clink actually doesn't fuck us
This is
over again.
using the stealth I rolled earlier for this exact purpose, which
Yeah,
was a
that's true.
17.
Yeah, fair enough. Which was... I don't remember how much it
17.
was. 17, yeah, that's
So it was
enough.
7.
He got 22 for disguise too.
Yeah.
So I'm disguised.
He is disguised. It is, however, harder because he's hurt. For
Yep.
logical reasons.
This is why I normally use my spell. Disguise
Yeah.
self.
Okay.
Well, if the guy has a big enough hood, maybe he can just like keep his face.
Yeah,
in
that's-
the hood.
I assume that's what he did, but if someone is standing nearby in a light, then he'll still be able to see it. Okay, the next floor is
Is
here.
that or I peeled the last face off?
Okay, what did you say?
I could have peeled the guy's face off and plastered that to myself as well.
I don't think it would fit over the beak.
Yeah, let's not. Okay, what do you do?
That's not a beak, it's a plague
I opened the
mask.
door.
That's a little bit too wrecked. Let's not do that.
Okay, open
Don't
the door.
give me
Okay.
ideas, Tal.
You see this through the door. This through the keyhole, and give me a perception check.
There's a 9. Oh wait, there's not passive. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Jeez.
Okay. Nice. You hear someone softly mumbling about here. You don't understand what he's saying, but there is someone there.
okay. On the other side. Okay, I'll open the door and slowly peek through.
Okay. Let me look. So, as you open the door, partly you see this here. Doesn't seem to be anyone in this side that you can see now.
Okay, through the crack, I poke my head and have a look.
In which direction are you trying to look?
All directions I can.
Okay.
Why don't you just stand here then?
Yeah. I mean,
Just because I'm being stealthy.
Well,
Yeah, okay.
you're already
Here you can-
disguised too.
Here you can see this. Over there you can see, let's say you get it about this far without it being very obvious the door is open.
Okay, I open the door and look the rest of the way. Just making you do all the effort.
I prepare to
Yeah.
lock the door behind Clink.
Okay. On this side there doesn't seem to be anyone.
Mac, you're currently standing on top of Clink.
Yeah,
Oh,
I saw
okay.
that.
He steps through the door
Okay, you are
and
still out
stealthily
of
peeks
sight.
around the corner. Stealthily peeks around the
Oh
corner.
my god.
Stealthy corner peek. Which corner? Just
Let's go with the bottom one.
bottom one. Okay, you can just see, let's say, this without being seen. So you
Okay,
see,
what's the guy look like?
yeah, he seems to be wearing robes, and these seem to be more elaborate robes than the people upstairs were wearing. Next to him, you see a small table, which seems to have a bit of paperwork, some other paperwork on the floor, and on the table are also
Looks like some
sharp
ceremonial
knives.
daggers.
Yeah, some sort of disturbing surgical instruments, and 3 what looks to be brands, like you
That's
used to
disturbing.
brand cattle.
What do you guys want to bet this is an altar or something?
Okay. Clink will make use of his stealthiness and try to peek through this door's keyholes.
Okay, you see, let me.
Oh boy.
Another set of doors.
Inception.
Ah,
There's another door.
it's an airlock.
Clink will stealthily open this door and
Don't
peek his
do
head
it. You'll
through.
get sucked out into space.
The other doors are closed, it's fine.
No, okay. Doesn't seem to be anything in
Goodbye,
here
bird
except
boy.
2 water barrels.
Oh, a window.
Clink will step through and close the door stealthily behind him, and then
Okay.
stealthily sneak up to these doors and peek through.
Okay. You see what seems to be a stone, roughly dug tunnel and some fluids on the ground.
Oh,
Puddles.
a
That's the
tunnel.
word.
A tunnel.
Clink stealthily opens the door, peeking through.
Clink is a. Why don't we have the middle gear
You
stuff
are
going?
absolutely right. Give me a second.
I'm currently wondering how this works mechanically because the boat cuts off at the same point and seems to be sitting on the surface.
No, this is underground.
Yeah,
The-
I'm wondering how can this be underground?
It was
The boat was partially sunk into the mud. So this is the lower part of the boat that they cleared
built a
on the
basement.
inside, and then they seem to have knocked a hole in the back to dig a tunnel.
Okay,
It's a basement. They built a basement on a boat.
so it's not
Basically.
actually not a not Euclidean boat.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Okay, we have the correct music now. So
I'm assuming this here is a door. Clink
no,
will-
that's just an
Clink
open.
stealthy bird.
tunnel.
Hydrant, do your cardboard box.
Clink will go
Use
here and try
minor
to peek
illusion
through.
to produce a box and then
Yeah,
hide
just
in
like Metal Gear.
That's actually a really good idea.
Just
Not
they
the first
just
time
look
I've
at you and
proposed it.
they see this cardboard box tiptoeing around.
It's
They're like,
not-
it's just a box.
clearly
in a
not
crate.
cardboard box. It's a crate.
Okay. Around the corner, you can see what seems to be another tunnel, and give me another perception check.
Hey, perception. Oh yeah.
Oh
Uh,
man.
Why can't you do this when you're attacking?
Yeah, really.
Because I'm clearly a non-combat bird.
Yeah, you hear two people talking here at the end. I'm trying to click it. Here.
Shoot.
And
Click
this
again.
down here,
I
is
missed
that another
because the
tunnel?
map was being wonky.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Is this here an opening?
Yeah, that's another tunnel, which seem to have a dead end. Well, no, it's not a dead end, but you can't see past the band.
Dun, 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 dun,
Peeks down the corner.
dun, dun.
Okay.
Sneaky bird. Sneaky, sneaky.
He peeks down this corner.
Okay. You see what seems to be an empty cell with the whole prison bars in front of it and so on.
He peeks down this corner.
Okay, you see what seems to be another cell as far as you can see, and you see one or two bones inside the cell.
Okay. I step down here and have a look.
Yeah, so you see a skeleton inside the cell. And-
Is the door locked?
As you get closer, the skeleton actually stands up and tries
God.
to make
Damn it.
a slam at you through the bars, but it can't quite reach you.
Meanwhile, upstairs, Grivcash
Oh.
has a tingling as he senses necromancy.
Necromancy!
I think is going to use the better part of valor and sneak away.
Okay. Skeleton can't follow you because it's stuck inside the cell.
Eric will continue doing his sneaky routine and peek
You
through
know
the door.
there's people here, remember?
Ah,
That's why I stopped here, which was here. Where was the
Yes.
opening? One? There.
That's the vision of whoever would be behind this corner.
Yeah, so I stop at the edge of the corner and then have a peek.
Okay.
You need
Just
another
manage-
stealth?
Make a
As long as you
Constitution
just-
saving throw.
As long as you just stay out of sight, you can see. Let me draw it. You seem to be two chainmailed warriors just chatting to each other about nothing important in particular.
Hey, Mac.
Yeah,
Okay.
Molotov?
I also have the ability to lock doors so that we don't have to worry about them if we want to take on the guy in robes. But honestly, a Molotov might be the best option there.
Hank is going to sneak back to the door here, come
And take note
upstairs,
that they don't have to
and tell
ignite the
everyone what I found.
Molotov
Okay,
to set people on fire.
now we can have the Molotov conversation. Molotov?
I can try and set some traps there just in case. I have a lot of different things like
Oh, that
We
reminds
still
me,
need
I
to
have a
get-
trap too.
I have a
still
bag
need
of
to get-
caltrops.
What do I have? Let me see. I have a hunting trap.
so
I guess I'm hunting.
I have plenty of oil. We could easily try and spill some there and light it on fire.
We can ignore those two guys for now, because they'll reappear as reinforcements 2 turns into the fight with the other guy.
So I think what I
Because
will,
they'll come sprinting.
what I probably will try and do then is I want to try and lock those doors, the set of double doors, just so we don't have to worry about them. So I want to stealth.
That is a good idea.
Lock
Stealth down
both
and lock those
sets.
doors.
So I'm going to stealth down the stairs.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Probably
One.
Fuck this up.
Okay, stealth.
Okay, let me double check. Okay, you peek through the door, and he doesn't seem to notice you.
I'm going to go up to these doors and try and lock them.
Thieves' tools check.
Oh,
Yeah, the lock seems to be slightly broken, so you're not entirely sure how to get
Go
it
to the next
locked.
set of
Try these
doors.
instead. Try these instead.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I'm going to sneak through to try and lock these other doors.
Okay, another thieves' tools check. Yeah, these seems to be better maintained, so you do manage to lock these doors.
Nice call, Tal.
Now, let's go down and fuck this guy up.
Then I'm going to come back here. I'm going to actually hide behind this barrel.
Okay, you already roll stealth, so that works.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sweet.
good
Yeah.
enough.
And
and now we don't know that we have to get down.
No, you don't.
Hank will go first with the stealthiness.
How do
Is he
we
still
know
stealth
that?
or should I re-roll?
Yeah, how do you know you have to come down?
Well,
Oh.
Mac can make hand signals to Clink.
the door's already open here, so I will motion through the
Okay, yeah.
doorway and basically put my finger to my
Okay.
lips in a silence motion and wave people through.
Okay,
Sounds
fair enough.
Why don't we just like
Take
charge
the-
forward with
just-
curve cash or something?
Does
Okay,
Clink need stealth or not?
what are you going to do?
He's going to come down. Nope, not there. And sneak behind this barrel to hide.
Yeah, then you definitely need a stealth roll.
Okay. Stealth! Don't fail me now.
Oh, you know.
Damn it!
Okay, what is the rest doing in the meantime?
Uh,
Oh, that was
I'm-
with advantage. Well, my stealth is my 7 is slightly better than Clink's, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, okay, what is the rest of you doing? Oh,
I was waiting upstairs for the rest, so I guess if there's any action, I'm still upstairs because I was only going down after the most stealthy ones. So if they're noticed already, then I'm not fast enough to
okay,
go
so
hard.
everyone takes a small break. crowds, that includes you.
Well, Clink, you do have the ability to be disguised, so even
Yeah,
if you're
that's what. Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, Clink did the thing with the disguise roll earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Quick
what I
note how
was
to drag
going
home
to
them.
reply to. So this guy sees you, and let me check what the other guy's name actually was. Okay. And he says, okay, just a second.
There's something peeping in our house.
That was.
The dishwasher. It's the dishwasher.
Ooh, there's a dead lady on the table.
Yeah, that's or not that yet. Maybe. Who knows?
Okay,
I initially thought those were knives.
so as Click was trying to hide here, but failed, he does see that on the table here seems to be a corpse of a woman, and the table seems to be lit by a floating glass orb that gives off light.
Ooh, pink
This
wants.
guy is in the process of carving things into the corpse with one of the knives, but as you get in his vision, he looks at you and says, Gregory, is there something? I thought I said I didn't want to be disturbed.
Do it.
Do it. We're already screwed.
You know what? Surprise firebolt to the face.
Holy shit. Okay.
Oh god.
God.
So, to do this in the correct order, we're going to roll initiative, and Clink and Mac get a surprise round, and yes, that can be your attack roll. And after that, everyone else.
So
I'm
amazing.
upstairs,
Just, yeah, have a fireball.
Out of all the times to crit, that is.
I've missed with it every single shot this game, and then BAM! Right down the mouth hole. Jesus Christ, this is good.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's everyone. Okay, so first round. Mac actually sees Clink throwing the firebolt before he managed to finish. So you get your turn first. What do you do?
Jesus, it's booming.
This is gonna end so fast.
Me or Clink?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
You see Clink being. You see Clink is about to throw a firebolt, so you know combat is going to start.
So I'm going to use sneak attack. And probably fail.
You actually do hit because of the advantage.
Ooh.
So your bolt hits him, slashes his arm a bit, so he's a bit wounded, but still fairly healthy. Okay, crowd is skipped. There is a skip.
How much
Clink.
damage did? Oh yeah, Clink is.
Clink did 8
Clink
plus
hasn't done
9.
yet. Yeah.
So
By
Clink
the
did
way,
8.
do you want to hide again?
Yes, actually, I will hide. Oh,
So this is wrong music.
18.
Okay. He does not notice you. Then Clink and
He
you
just got
already.
a crossbow bolt and he
Guys-
doesn't notice.
Has Mac
He's
ever
frustrated
failed
by the
a
fire in his
hiding
face.
roll?
I have.
He has, yeah. In the earlier battle on top,
Oh yeah, okay.
because the boss enemy had 14 passive perception. Okay, then Clink hits him squarely in the chest with a firebolt, which was 17 damage. His robes smolder in places, and he looks fairly hurt.
And then Clink steps behind a barrel.
Okay. Then he is surprised. Gisela, what do you do?
Oh, I get to do something. Okay, I hear there's stuff going on. So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Kraut is already standing there at the
4,
moment. but-
5.
6. I can go to here. That's not a really good place to be.
You could go here or
Is
here.
this the maximum place I could go, or can I
You
go
can go
like
diagonally.
Diagonals cost the same.
diagonally?
Wasn't the stairs 3?
Mm,
Why would the
okay,
stairs be
1,
3?
2, 3, 4,
She was counting.
5, 6. Oh yeah, I counted the stairs 2 times.
Yeah, well, they count as 10 feet of movement.
Okay,
but
then I
this-
go here.
Okay,
Exactly.
and what? Sure, and what do you do?
And what do I do? I'm going to shoot. And I miss, probably.
Yeah, just. So your crossbow just sears past his face. Mac, it's
Now
your
he knows
turn
where the
again.
crossbow bolt came from.
I'm going to just do sneak attack. And wow.
15 would normally hit, but as your crossbow bolt is almost hits him, he utters a single symbol, and a translucent dome of force surrounds him, and your crossbow bolt pings off.
I am going
Arcana.
to hide.
I'm guessing that was a shield spell.
Oh,
Give me an arcana check. It might be a shield spell. It might also be something entirely. You're not sure.
Not at all, not with the 1.
Yeah, you are not hidden.
It could be a banana.
Which actually just means you rolled 2 natural ones in a row. I think. Because you have lucky.
Oh, gee. By the way, how do I see that? You mentioned earlier. How exactly do I toggle that on and off?
Yeah, well, if you look at your character sheet, you have the gear icon in
Yeah.
the top right.
Yep.
So if you click that, you see halfling up at the left.
Oh, I see. Yeah. You know, I'm
So
gonna
if you
go.
take that up,
I'm gonna uncheck that, just so that.
okay.
But I understand this one means that I just basically rolled 2 nat 1s in a row.
Yeah. Which
Okay.
is fairly unlucky, but it's also the only way you can still get a natural one. Alright. Next. Krat.
okay. So I'm going to come out, and
Oops.
I think try to hit him with my. Let's see, how far is that? 25 feet. Yeah, so I can't hit him with my hand axes, can I?
You got.
With disadvantage. But I
Okay, I'm
think
gonna hit
you
him with
can
the javelin then.
You can do that. That's only 1 attack then. Okay, roll for it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do I have rage on still? Yeah,
No.
take that off.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
it
just
doesn't-
the 8, just the 8.
Your javelin flies straight through the force field and also hits his other arm. So he's all fairly hurt. Darius.
He's been disarmed.
Alright, I guess I will come down. Navigating stairs is hard,
Like a
especially with a
mum.
map like this.
Yeah, that's the disadvantage of having multiple levels. But
Hey, Dino?
Yeah.
Do javelins break upon being thrown, or can I pick it up
no,
later?
you can pick it up later. It's a sturdy wooden stick, it doesn't break easily.
Alright. And I suppose I will...
Awesome.
Let's Sacred Flame him.
Okay. Let's see, dexterity save. which he does not make. So he's also burned by holy fire. This is not his day.
Regular
Holy
fire and holy fire.
Holy fire, of course.
Stop
Should we take this
pushing
guy
him.
for interrogation?
Yes, he's the boss.
So I will move to if the 2-bit map allows me to.
Hey, a quick question, Dino. If you're dashing, can you still like shoulder ram someone?
No. Dashing takes your action, so. Or your bonus action. But
Gotcha.
So, and for lack of alternatives, Toll the Dead.
okay, wisdom saving throw. But he does make his saving throw, so he is not told. Clink.
Clink will do what he did before. Firebolt to the face.
Jeez.
This is working really well.
Your
This is gonna be a lot
firebolt.
of good rolls.
Your firebolt also managed to burst through the field of force. He's starting to look fairly hurt. Okay. Next up is his turn.
I don't know.
This is when
Okay.
we're gonna feel very
First
bad.
off, he's going to shout for his other guards, so they're going to join initiative. Let me roll there. Okay. So, initiative. And initiative.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. And I'm going to source it again, but it was his turn. Okay. And as his action, he is going to cast a spell, I think. Where is it again? Okay, so you see him cast a spell, and his image wavered a bit, and then suddenly there's 4 of him
This is getting
standing
out of
close
control.
to each other, and they seem to be shimmering and waving to each other. So it's very hard to see which one is the original one.
The Arcana, it's probably
Mac?
just blur, right?
Mac?
11.
Mac, you want to toss me a Molotov?
I think Gisela, since she's going first, she may be able to use
Oh, okay.
the same spell, and I don't know.
I think Fairy Fire will just it will just light all 4 of them on light. It will
Yeah.
not say which one is the real one.
Clink, you're not sure which spell it is, but it seems to be an illusion spell.
Fair enough.
Okay. Because 11 is not fantastic, but it's also not horrible. Okay, next up is this guy who is going to dash. No. Dash over here, and then notice the door is locked. Gisela.
I say to him, Remigio, you should surrender.
No.
Okay, in that case, I would contact your mother about your death, but
Actually, roll intimidation.
intimidation. Okay.
Ooh.
Whoa.
What should I roll against it?
Braveness.
Braveness.
Isn't that just a strength roll?
Wisdom.
Let's give him a wisdom saving throw.
And
No, he doesn't seem to be inclined to give up yet.
Okay.
He's pretty good right now with his spell.
In that case, I would contact your mother about your dad, but I don't speak Goblin, so will not work.
Oh,
That is a shit roll.
Okay. He rolled a 19 on his saving throw,
Oh my
so
gosh.
it's not impressed. Mac.
So I don't know which one of the four there are. They're all kind of shimmering.
Yeah.
Oh, it sent a mass.
Molotov.
Molotov. Molotov.
See the blur or mirror image.
Let's see. I'm
I
just.
need a Molotov bread basket for
If it's
this one.
blur, I think we just get disadvantage.
Yeah, with blur, if I attack, is that with disadvantage?
You don't know.
Okay. Well, okay. Then I am going to at least bite the bullet and try to attack one of them.
Oh, no
Okay.
Molotov then.
Give me an attack roll
With or without advantage, since I'm hidden.
with advantage.
Without, because I failed my hide check last time.
Alright, yeah, you're not hidden. Okay.
Okay. Let me actually hide first.
It's a thing you can do. 10 is not enough.
Okay. Then I will just
Turns out
do.
it's a thing you can't do.
Okay.
Okay. Your crossbow bolt attacks seems to hit him, but then the one you hit vanishes. So it seems to have been an illusion. But there's only 3 illusions standing here now.
Damn it,
Uh,
should have done the
three-
Molotov.
3 guys. So 1 and 2 illusions probably.
Hey, Krat, you still can toss 2 things and see if you can figure out which one of them's the real one.
Yeah, I can.
Just toss a Molotov at his feet and I'll fireball it.
Yeah, that was the idea. Oh,
You. There's that.
that's not a bad idea.
But keep in mind, the Molotov, from what Dino has said, is only a 5-foot thing, so that unless they're all standing in the same 5-foot square, probably would only
it's
work
five-
against one.
It's 5-foot radius,
Yeah,
so that's 4 squares. But they are
Oh.
standing on the same square.
got it. Okay. I should have
However,
missed
Try
that.
not to catch the girl on fire.
You normally need to light a Molotov first, because the idea is that you light the oil and then you throw it and it splashes while it's already burning. Because
If you throw it at him and then you put it on fire, then he can throw it back and it hits us.
well, it's more that then you would light one of the splashes of oil instead of all of them.
Yeah.
Save it, and then next turn I will probably hold an action then.
All right.
You
There
can
he is.
You can light it now, right? And then throw it next to
No, because he used his action to attack.
Oh, okay.
I think he was talking to Krat.
Okay.
Krat could.
Yes. Alright. Well,
Wait, who's talking to Krat?
me.
Okay, what did you say? Because I missed it. I
You
was trying-
you can light the Molotov on your turn immediately after mine, and then throw it turn after.
Or
Or you
you,
can-
could light the Molotov and hold it out and I'll run past, grab it and toss it.
It's a thing you can do.
I
Oh
don't,
no.
that
Clink's-
is a good idea. However, I think in character, Krat is not inclined to help Clink right now.
Fair enough.
Alright. You know, it would be nice if my Eldritch Blast had multiple beams already, but oh well. I'm going to Sacred Flame.
Let me recheck. Okay. Let's see, dexterity save. Which he does not make. So you see holy fire raining down on him and actually damage him specifically. None of his illusory copies disappear, however.
Okay.
So they all just look like they got hurt, but you can't tell which one got hurt.
Yeah. And they keep shifting to each other as well.
Okay.
Okay. Krat.
I throw a javelin.
Okay.
Rather than trying to maul him.
Roll for an
Nope.
attack.
Just gonna throw a javelin.
Damn.
Okay. You hit another one of his illusions, and it also vanishes. So now there's only two of him standing there anymore.
And hand axe only has 20-foot range. I throw another javelin.
You can't throw two javelins.
Oh, I can't?
No, you can throw two hand axes because they're light weapons.
Oops, did not mean to roll that. How do you cancel a roll? Like if you click a roll thing and then you... How do you...
You can't.
Okay, well,
but you
ignore
just-
that one then.
Yeah, so the advantage of the javelin is that it has larger range, but it's not a light weapon, so you can't throw two in the same turn.
So I can throw a hand axe, but it has disadvantage. You know
No.
what? What the hell?
No, you can only throw two hand axes if you
Oh,
throw two
I
hand
can't
axes.
throw a javelin and a hand axe?
No, you can only dual wield if both weapons are light. And this is basically dual wielding because you're throwing two weapons with two hands, basically.
Okay. And I suppose I can't also light a Molotov, can I?
No, that's an action.
Okay. I'm done then.
Okay.
Actually, no. I step forwards.
Okay. Next is the other guy here. Who's also going to. Wait. He's going to move over here. Also notice the door is locked. It was a clever idea, by the way.
I imagine the two of them are just swearing vigorously at each other.
Yeah, they
well,
look through the keyhole and they see the other set of doors.
they're probably going to start to try to smash it open next turn, but they dashed, so they don't have an action anymore. Krivkash.
So, I am going to walk up to him and use Word of Radiance on all of them.
Okay.
Ah,
Constitution save.
It only does 1 damage.
Once again, it looks like one of them, like all of them look like they get hurt, but none of them vanish.
Damn it.
intriguing.
Okay, Clink.
Thunder
Clink
wave.
will
thunder
do it.
wave,
Clink
thunder
does
wave,
best.
Thunder wave. Just
Clink
get
doesn't have a
everybody.
thunder wave. Clink does not have a thunder wave, but he could do it at the moment without hurting anyone else, which is what he would do. But Clink will. He's been passing all his wisdom saves, so Clink will toll the dead on him.
Okay.
That's actually worse for having. That's done.
He does manage to make a save, so none of
so.
them look hurt. Okay, it's his turn again. Okay, he's going to step to here. Rivkash, you get an attack of opportunity.
From window or
Oh, man.
Okay. You managed to hit his last illusory duplicate. So now there's only one of him standing there anymore. And he looks unhappy. And he raises his hand,
He has a sad.
and three, I think. Four rays of dark blackness shoot out of his hand. One at Tirkash, Krates, Darius, and Clink.
Arcana, what the hell was that?
Well, you actually get the impression it reminds you of Scorching Ray, but Scorching Ray is normally fire. So this seems odd because the black seems to suggest that it's actually necrotic energy.
Necromancy!
I want to learn the spell.
Okay, I'm going to roll his attacks. So against Krivkash, it managed to hit you. Despite your armor, you take 9 fire damage.
Oh, jeez.
Krat managed to just step aside from the ray. Darius just gets hit. You take 11 necrotic damage, I mean. Because it's black.
With his cover save? Or his cover value?
He doesn't have cover.
Yeah, I don't think the corner counts as cover.
No, you need to be
I thought-
more behind it.
Oh. Sorry, I got the wrong one. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see it goes straight past the wall.
Yeah. Okay, and then Clink. Natural one, so he completely misses you.
That's
For
good.
once.
Okay. Then one of the guys at the doors is going to make a strength check to ram the door.
This is gonna go bad real quick.
22.
Oh my
So the
God.
door bursts open. That, however, was his action. So he can move inside to just inside the next set of doors. Okay, Gisela.
If I
Walk here, then can I in one turn light the Molotov and hand it to Crete?
Yeah.
Okay, then I do that. And then I
Okay.
step back.
Okay, that's your action. Great.
And I want to give some bardic inspiration to Darius.
Okay. Darius feels inspired. And Krat, you are holding a burning molotov, so you think you should probably throw it fairly soon.
Hell yeah.
I am going to try and hide this time, since I completely failed it last time.
I think this is sufficient, yes. Wait. Ah no, just too little. Sorry, his passive perception is 12.
Okay. You know what? I will attack this guy.
Yeah, okay. No, 11 just misses. Darius.
Very well then. I will use that inspiration and guiding bolt.
You can choose to use it after you roll.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which
If
makes
you
it
already
better.
have a good roll, then don't use
the
it.
usual.
Yeah, so you should probably use it because an 11 is gonna miss. So roll a d6. Uh, 14, that means he's going to cast his invisible dome spell again.
Curses. Very well then. I am going to move back.
Okay. Great.
How far can I throw
You're,
the Molotov?
20 feet, I think.
Okay, then I'm going to move to here and throw the Molotov in a square. How do I make a square? Right about.
Yeah, I know which square you mean. Yeah, that. In those squares? Okay. Let me check the description on the Molotov again.
What do I
Where
roll
are-
for it?
You don't. He has to make a dexterity saving throw. Natural one. He does not make it saving throw.
Yes!
He takes 1d6 fire damage and he is burning.
Krat laughs maniacally.
And his barrel is also on fire.
Excellent.
Okay, Awara, right. 5
It's a
fire
barrel of
damage.
monkeys.
He's starting to look pretty hurt. Alright.
This is going
Next.
to suck.
Next is the next guy here who is going to open the door,
one?
which is dashing,
Where do you want it?
and he's going to end up here, but he dashed, so he can't attack anymore. Klink, you are suddenly no longer safe. Krivkash.
So he is on fire and pissed. So
Yeah.
I will. And he doesn't have any holographic doubles anymore.
No, but he does still have his dome of force around him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Clink, do you know what that spell is?
No,
You
I
rolled
tried
one
to
on-
figure it more.
He rolled a natural one on his Arcana check, so he doesn't.
I just think
Yes.
it's the hand of God.
Ooh. Hold on, let me check something quick. Ah, that's why it's powerful. Okay, so I will use the one spear I have. I think I can throw that one, right?
Yeah. I think range is 20 feet or 30 feet, so you're definitely close enough.
So I'll try and throw my spear.
Mm-hmm.
I have it in one-handed and two-handed version. Which one should I take? One-handed would probably fit better.
Yeah, throwing is always one-handed. Your spear just bounces off his dome.
Okay. And I stay. I move here in cover. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Well, that's a shield spell for sure.
The guy
Clink.
with 18
Clink.
armor class uses the guy with 16 armor class as cover. Oh, and he's
Yeah.
holding a shield.
Do I have a penalty for firing magic while I'm in melee range?
If it uses an attack roll, yes. Otherwise, no. So told that works. Firebolt has disadvantage.
Alright. Crap. I'm going to move to here. And I'm going to stab the guy in the eyeball.
Jeez.
He does.
He does.
You do manage to make a fairly severe wound in his neck. He does not seem to like that, but he's not dead. Okay. Next is this guy's turn again. He starts his turn by taking 1d6 fire damage because he's on fire. Takes another 5 fire damage. He's starting to look very hurt. And he's going to fire. Mac, were you hidden?
No, I wasn't hidden.
Okay, who's going to cast his spell from earlier again, but this time it's only 3 rays. One on Krivkash, on Kraut bedoel ik, I mean.
One on Kraut?
Sudden Dutch. Yeah, one on Kraut, one on Gisela, and one on Mac. Mac has partial cover because he's behind the barrel. Kraut is hit and takes 5 necrotic damage. Gisela is also hit and takes 9 necrotic damage.
I can't see Gisella's hit point bar. How much does she
Yeah,
have?
me neither. 6.
6.
Okay. And Mac, yeah, that's a critical hit. You take 11 necrotic damage.
Wait. Is my shield spell gone?
I don't think you prepared it today.
Oh no,
You didn't
I
learn
cast it earlier. I think it disappeared when I got deleted my token.
Ah, yeah, your mage armor, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Oh.
Now you have it.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Next is this guy who was just almost stepped
No,
in
it's the other one.
Yeah, you
Well,
got
the
them
other one.
mixed up earlier.
Huh?
Because this one has already had all his turns to come closer. So the one that's still far away is the one that's...
Huh. Then I mixed them up earlier.
Okay, that's also possible, but...
Yeah,
You
I
did,
took the
because it was
I took the
this
wrong
one who
from
broke
the door.
open the door.
Okay, I'm going to put this one back. I'm going to put this one here. This one then took the 6 damage from you, and this one is at full health.
Does it actually matter? You can just
It
touch
does.
them now.
It does matter because they have a different amount of hit points. And because otherwise it messes up my turn order.
Yeah.
Because I can hover over someone and see whose turn it is, and otherwise it's just going to confuse me the rest of the thing. Okay. This guy can just get here. Or maybe he gets... Yeah, he can just get here. He's going to make a swing at Klink.
Screams as a girly rage.
That's appropriate because he gets hit for 4 bludgeoning damage. Okay, Gisela.
Okay, I'm going to insult people again. I'm going to say to the one next to me... Or no, I'm going to say to the boss here. There's 3 of you and still not a single one. That's pretty.
Okay.
Oh man,
Wisdom
coming from a
saving
bard,
throw.
yeah. That's really horrible.
Probably should be avoiding wisdom
Yeah.
on him.
He does make his wisdom saving throw.
Ah,
Yeah, he had a good wisdom bonus from what I can tell.
Yeah.
or inspiration for Mac.
Okay. Mac, you are inspired.
Ooh.
Bardic Inspiration does what again? It just...
Gives you
You can
advantage.
add,
Oh,
you
no.
can add d6 to any roll you make after you made the roll once in the next 10 minutes.
I'm assuming this does not include damage.
No, any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to first try and hide.
Okay? Yeah, you are hit.
And so that will give me...
Pop off the
advantage.
wounded guy, please.
Which one's the wounded guy?
Top one, I think.
This one.
Yeah, this one.
I stabbed him in the eye. Well, the neck.
Okay, I will go ahead and attack him.
Okay. "17 just misses. Very-
Yeah, you know, let me do the Bardic Inspiration with that one.
Okay.
Because even if you just roll a 1,
It
you should hit.
doesn't actually matter because you hit anyway. His AC is 18. Okay, so you hit him thanks to the inspiration, and he looks very hurt. Still alive, though. You already hit, so that's your turn. Darius.
Yes.
The wounded one. The Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the wounded one.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh, that
god.
was a good roll.
Nice.
Points.
You
I'm also
critical
going to
for 2
push back.
damage.
Ouch. Okay, you critically hit him for 2 points damage.
I'm also going to push it back 2 feet.
You did less damage than the fucking bird stabbed. And the bird has -1 strength.
Yeah. What did he say?
I'm going to push him back 10 feet.
Ah, okay. Whoops.
about
He ends up
that.
on a bucket.
Yeah, wouldn't he be there?
Yeah, but fair enough.
Does that give Clink like an attack of opportunity since he didn't
No.
technically? Aw.
He didn't move on purpose.
Yeah. So they have to use their movement to
Yeah.
move away. Kratz, what do you do?
I think I'm gonna run forward and smack him in the face with what's it called? The
Reckless?
yes, reckless attack.
Okay. Roll with advantage. His turn came around in the meantime, by the way, I think so.
It's very low. It's at the 6.
Did it roll? It didn't roll. That was
No.
weird. Why didn't it roll?
I don't know. I think his shield has
Oh, there we go.
There it goes.
70. Now you roll. What?
I think there was just lag.
Yeah, that was
Use
lag.
the second one. The second one. Use the second one.
Okay, fair enough. Do you want to hit him lethally or non-lethally?
No,
Lethally.
lethally. I'm not mad.
Okay.
Right, I'm
Lethally.
not raging right now, so.
Okay, with a mighty swing of your maul, you hit him very hard, but still not hard enough to actually kill him, but he does fall unconscious.
You gently put him into dreamland with a caress of your mighty ball.
I do want to point out that he is still on fire.
Oops!
So, might want to take care of that before he dies.
How do we
Because
take
of the
care of
fire.
that?
Put some water over him.
Oh, can I
Put
keep
No,
him?
just leave him.
Can I?
Please leave him. I
toss
want
him
him to
into the puddle?
die.
Clink wants to
Okay, one
desecrate
at a
him
time.
too.
There's a puddle right here. Can I toss him into the puddle?
That would be another action. So your next turn you could. And Gisela also has prestidigitation, which he can use to put out fires.
Right, but I can also only do that on my
Not her
turn.
turn.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
not this turn. But he only takes damage on his turns anyway.
Krivkash can put him over to the puddle.
I can
No,
change
deal with these guys.
Its turn is before mine though, so I won't be
Yeah,
able to help.
Krivkash is probably the only one who could do it.
Yeah, well,
Deal
he
with these
doesn't
guys
die
first,
immediately, but he makes death saving throws like you guys do.
So we still got. I think we still got like 3 turns until he's dead,
Oh, we do?
unless
Okay.
he critically
Much.
fails one of them.
At least.
Yeah.
Normally. Okay, this one is going to move over here. And he's going to try and smack for Krivkash. Which does hit. You take 4 bludgeoning damage.
So I take 4 damage. And I will use Vengeful Assault on that.
Okay. Good. Make your roll.
And I will face him.
You just managed to hit. And now he looks extremely wounded, like one attack would be enough to take him out. Which is convenient because it's your turn.
Because I am there to wound him. So, and I will use Toll the Dead on him.
Okay, let's see wisdom save. Which he does not make, so the darkness overtakes his flesh and he dies.
Nice.
Very nice.
Clink.
Do not mess with the dragon.
Blink will scream out in a very womanly voice that you don't actually need eyeballs to live, and stab him in the eye.
Oh my god!
He does.
You are pretty good at hitting with your dagger today. But he wasn't
He hit
hit yet,
better with
so
his-
he's not terribly hurt yet.
He
Okay.
hits better with his dagger than spells. He really is a fake wizard.
It's actually just a rogue.
Better question is he actually saying this, or is he just repeating something he heard once?
He's repeating something he heard once because that's the only thing he can do.
The real question is he repeating something he heard said to him?
Okay,
He pretending and having eyes too.
No, those are magical glasses.
Is that why he wants the shiny rock?
Shove it in his eye socket, yeah.
There we go.
Eyeballs.
Okay, next up is this guy's turn, who takes damage from the fire, which means he starts making death saving throws, and he makes a death saving throw. He's still alive.
Does that mean he's
at the
now
moment.
bleeding out?
Yes, indeed.
So he's bleeding out and on fire.
Yep.
Should solve
Wouldn't
one.
it cauterize him?
Next up is this guy who is just like his friend, not terribly happy with me. He swings his mace at you and just managed to get through your mage armor, so you take
Oh no.
9 bludgeoning damage,
Oh.
which means you are once again unconscious and bleeding out.
Not again.
God damn it, bird.
People, this is why you do not dump Constitution. Gisela.
Okay, can I use the cantrip as a bonus action? I guess not.
No. Not unless the cantrip can be cast as a bonus action, which...
Don't think so. No.
If you were thinking of prestidigitation,
Okay,
that's
I'll
an
do
action.
prestidigitation on this guy and healing word on Clink.
This guy is too far away from prestidigitation.
Okay, what's my range?
10 feet.
10
I think.
feet. Yeah, damn, then I have to...
Yikes. Yeah, that's not
have
gonna work.
to and then I can get an attack from Mrs.
Yeah.
I can make.
Okay, I'll have to I'm going to walk over to that.
Krat would like to suggest we focus on killing this dude and worry about this dude and this dude later.
Yeah, but this one is going to die very fast because he's burning.
Okay.
Might already be next turn, I think.
Might be.
Okay, fine. I do dissonant whispers on this one then.
Okay, go for it. That's don't forget to remove your spell slot, by the way.
Yeah, this is my last spell.
Okay, just saying. Okay, wisdom saving throw. Which he just makes, so he does take 2 damage from it, but it gives
You got
him
a
a
5
headache.
from 3d6. Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. Do you still want to move?
Yes, because he's going to attack me anyway next turn, so I want to move here.
Okay, makes a reaction.
Uh-oh.
But he rolls a 7, so you manage to get away. Okay, Mac.
I am going to stealth. I'm gonna hide.
That is good enough.
Crush him in the face.
And yes, I am going to attack. Oops, wrong one.
By the way,
I'm gonna attack the guy that's I'm gonna attack the guy that's not my party member.
Okay, sounds like a better idea.
You're not a clink then.
Let's see.
Yeah, you just managed to hit. So your couple managed to lodge into his shield arm, and he's starting to look fairly wounded. There he is.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Oh,
shame I
good
burned all
blood.
of my healing light earlier.
Yeah.
I got 2 choices: kill the guy quick and not be able to heal anyone, or heal the Clink.
Kill the guy, Crucella can heal.
I can
No.
go smack him. So
I can't actually heal
Don't let
anymore
Clink
because
die.
I used all my spells.
Yeah.
You have a healing kit though. You can at least stabilize.
I can stabilize him, but I cannot heal him.
That's okay. This will be the last fight.
I will.
will it be the last fight though? We don't know.
There's only the undead here, and unless you're dumb, you won't open the door.
So you open the door.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
surprised
exactly.
that Clink didn't open the door.
Clink
So-
would have
Or you
if
can
the
open the
skeleton
door.
hadn't noticed him.
Do a wisdom
Krat
save
can
and
run
open
here
your door.
and throw a hand axe.
Well, I'm pretty sure a zombie probably couldn't move as fast, so if Clink had opened the door and ran, and then maybe the zombie would have attacked the other guys up there.
It could have been hilarious.
Maybe. Maybe not.
That would
You
have been
don't
funny.
know.
But anyways, I'm gonna guiding bolt the one remaining hostile.
Okay.
Smack.
Okay, your guiding bolt
Jeez.
hits him, engulfs him entirely, and he falls down as the charred corpse. Yeah.
Cool.
That we can stabilize our two dead.
Yeah, I assume Darius and you are
Yeah.
doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And prestidigitation to make sure he's not on fire.
Okay. So this guy is now stable, but unconscious. And Darius, how are you going to stabilize Clink?
I
How
have
do
to
you-
do it on my character sheet.
Yeah, so you can take one use of the healer's kit off to stabilize him.
Yeah.
Right. What I use?
I don't know where to take that off of because it's not on my Roll20 sheet.
Is it not?
I don't see it.
It's in your items. I mean, for me, it's in my items at least. So
Did I not put it in your items?
I do not.
Did you buy one?
It's in my on my Aurora character sheet.
And I probably
Last night,
forgot to add it. Okay, so I'll just add it and I'll say you have 9 because it means you have 9 uses left. Like this. Okay. So Clink is stable but still unconscious.
That's okay. I'm fine with that.
yeah, leave him be, or you will free the zombie.
Free the zombie and probably
One more-
Thunderwave all
There's
of
one
us.
more area to look at where those 2 guards were.
Oh yeah.
You should probably have a look at those, and then we should have a long rest here.
If there's
Take a
no
nap.
place down, we should probably just grab all the loot and call it a night.
Can we tie up the boss first so he doesn't
Yeah, I said
get
once
away
we're done
while
here.
we are?
Yeah, you have a rope so you can easily tie him up.
Yeah, I tie
Can we
him up.
toss him in one of those big barrels and just seal it back up?
You can, but I think there are already stuff in the barrels, so that might drown him or something.
Can we
That's
empty
okay.
half of it so he can like sit in the
Okay,
big puddle, like a hot tub of piss?
Oh my God.
let me check.
So who's doing the tying up?
I did.
Or
I
not
think
quite.
because no one else did.
Yeah. I think the barrels are just various tannery things.
Okay, so there's piss amongst them, right?
Come
Or
on,
lie.
things, yes.
I don't want to put him in lie. That would destroy our evidence of.
Okay, let's just drag him up the stairs and tie him to something.
Why don't we just tie him to
Time
like
for
one
the
of
other guy.
Oh, I know. Stick him in a cell.
Is the woman really dead?
Yeah.
Okay, too bad.
Stick him
Yeah,
in a
let's
cell
Go
down here. It's
investigate
empty.
this.
Oh yeah, there's cellars here. We can just put him in a cellar.
Yeah, Clink mentioned the jail cells.
Sure, yeah.
First, we'll have to find them ourselves because we don't have him to lead us to them. But
I mean, there's only so
Okay,
many ways.
I
What's
pick up
the-
the wizard dude and I carry him with us.
Someone
Oh,
pick up
after I
Clink.
pick up my javelins.
Does the guy have
Yeah.
anything on him that we can loot before we like stuff him in a cell? We probably want to take his weapons.
Okay, so he is wearing robes just. He is carrying a flail which seems to be covered in silver.
Hey, what?
Ooh.
Flail,
Oh,
So
What is
flail.
a flail?
like a mace, but the ball is on a chain.
Yeah.
And you swing it around on the
What
chain.
is that?
Morningstar flail. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No, well, a morning star is something different, but you get the idea. Aside from that, he's also carrying a spellbook because he's a wizard.
Would Crypt Cash be interested in the flail?
Clink wants book.
Yeah, it would be.
Link is not one book because he is unconscious.
Clink's hands are reaching up the book even though he's unconscious.
Yeah, so you find a spell book, which you can add to your loot.
Oh, you
Ooh.
guys. You guys have just made my day.
Necromancy?
Oh,
So-
I'm keeping this.
So
I knew he was Romichio. Yeah.
yeah, so the dome spell was indeed shield, and the illusion spell was mirror image.
And the
And,
other,
Scorching Ray, but
the other,
there's
the other
You
spell
don't-
was Scorching Ray, but he has a special ability that lets him turn any damage into necrotic.
You know, the only spell in there that I do already have is Ray of Sickness, so this is an incredibly good book for us. This has just increased my utility a lot.
so did Krivkash
If
get
you
the
have
flail?
money to subscribe them.
But wait,
Oh, I'm just going to keep his spellbook.
no,
Yeah, but you can't use a
Link
spell
has
book you
to.
haven't written yourself. You have to copy the spells into your own book, because it's a different notation.
and Clink
Right.
hasn't heard anybody pronounce those spells before anyway.
That's part of the research cost, I suppose.
Yeah. He then remembers that he did hear them at some point once he's written them down.
Okay.
Okay, Krivkash, did you take the flail?
I would if I could.
Okay.
You can.
And
It's silvered flail. It's not magical otherwise.
and the two dead guys, what do they have on them?
The same equipment as the other fighters you encounter, so chainmail, shield, and mace.
It's a ship full of clones.
Okay.
They're all
are
clones.
they in uniform?
They seem to be somewhat. Like they're all wearing the same color of tunic over their chainmail
You go to the
with
same to the
black
basket, dummy.
hands on it.
Ha! Critical. So,
Uh,
accidentally
With two
double
rolls,
clicked on
both
it.
of them did exactly 2 damage. And one was a critical.
how do you roll a 0 on a critical? What did you do?
He has a -1 on his strength.
He's very talented. He's just showing off right now.
I think you added it wrong to your character sheet.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Roll 20 is okay. Getting stuck.
Obviously, because it's a necromancer's flail. Probably cursed.
That's okay. So are we having a long rest here?
Yes.
Let's take
And lock the doors now again.
before we take the long rest. Let's at least get him into a cell,
Yeah, get him into a cell. Without
yeah,
it,
okay.
and
Go
then
explore.
I am going to at least stealth just to see if there's anything else we need to be aware of before we actually.
go to sleep. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to peek around the corner here.
A
Look-
flail does 1d8 damage, and it's a martial weapon, so I'm not sure you have proficiency.
I don't.
No, you don't. So you can't use. Well, you can use it, but it doesn't use your proficiency bonus.
I'm carrying the dead
So
wizard
it's-
dude over to the cell at the bottom.
So it's only +2.
Every time you say wizard, I hear lizard. Like, what are you doing with Krivkash?
I'm not a lizard.
Yeah, we're gonna have a long rest while we've trapped those
Yeah,
guys
you're not a
upstairs.
lizard. Clink's not a chicken. We know.
There's 6 workers who are trapped inside while we're gonna have a nap.
They'll be fine.
We'll just forget
Okay.
about them when we leave too, because that'll be next session.
Okay, so recap for me. What are you doing?
I am taking the wizard, not lizard, wizard dude over here to the bottom, putting him in a cell.
Okay.
I'll probably need some help locking it.
Okay.
Probably because you don't have a key.
Go, Mac.
Okay.
Max busy.
And I will attempt to lock it.
I'm going to quickly close and reopen Roll20 because it seems to think it needs to take 50% of my processor.
Yikes.
Yeah, I'm at.
Well, he rolled a pretty good roll, so I'd say it's probably locked, right?
Yeah, first one was 21. Even though I rolled with advantage, the first number is 21.
Yeah, that's definitely locked.
Then, in that case, next, because Clink isn't going to just jump out and say surprise, I'm going to have
Not
to.
with that
You're
out.
going to jump out and say surprise.
Okay.
So, Krivkash, since you're not using your proficiency, are you going to keep the silvered flail?
Probably a good idea to hold on to it for the moment with one of us who can actually use it,
This
even if it's not proficient.
So I'm basically just kind of keeping track of where the different equipment is so that we know what we can sell.
Mm-hmm.
Cornflakes.
Oh, sorry, I had my mic muted.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it for now.
Okay. Okay. Then that's going to be so far.
Okay, I am back in the game. So you locked him up, and you are doing what for the rest?
I am going to sneak around the corner up here and just kind of peek to see if there's any other things we need to be aware of before we take a long rest.
Okay, that's peeking.
So let me go ahead and... you want me to roll stealth?
There's no need. There's nobody left.
Okay.
So,
Then I'm going
as you can easily see, there seems to be 2 more cells, but they are empty. You also see a chest, and there's a shoulder bag leaning onto the chest, and the shoulder bag seems to have a happy face on it.
Oh!
I am going to, can I, like, do a detect trap to see if these things are trapped?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
You don't notice any traps.
Well,
Okay, with a stick.
You know what? One of them
How
has a
about I
half...
open them?
Let's see. How much health do you have?
14.
Let's have Krivkash open them. He's got more health.
Does he?
He's
oh,
got 17.
He's healed.
Oh,
He
he's...
just isn't damaged.
Uh,
This fight. He wasn't
Krivkash
damaged, I think.
Krivkash did take damage.
Oh, then why is he at 17?
Because I thought we already been done with fighting and just reset my stat sheet.
You
Okay.
don't know.
I open the chests, starting with the top one.
There's only one chest. I accidentally drew 2. So
Oh.
there's a chest and a bag.
I open the chest.
You open the chest. Inside the chest, there seems to be a bunch of gems, money, and a book.
I'm not interested in books. What's in the bag?
Give me the
let
book. Let me read it.
Let me first
Spell
place
book.
the value of the money in chat.
That had a 50 gold piece diamond, I would be so pissed.
No diamonds, just bloodstone, ruby, and emerald, and money. Okay, the bag, you open it, and to your surprise, you notice that the inside is a lot larger than the outside.
It's a bag of holding! Oh my god!
It's
And
Let's not give
Inside-
it to Granny.
okay, inside the bag there seem to be 2 red vials, and there also seems to be a small blood stain on the bottom of the bag at the inside.
Ooh.
Drink vial.
Should we drink them?
No.
Uh,
You crazy?
It's very easy to determine that these are 2 potions of healing.
Ooh.
Oh,
Don't drink
nice.
them because we're gonna rest and we might need them later.
So, since
Going
there's
to-
nothing else here, instead of taking a rest here, we could probably call it a night and head back to the inn with all the equipment.
Is that actually the
just
end of
wanna-
everything? Like we're
but-
totally
but
sure
the
there's
bad-
not something else hidden.
The bad guy is
somewhere?
still here in a cellar, and maybe other people of the organization are going to come while we are away. So I do think it's best to rest here.
You
Yeah,
also
do you mind
did not,
dragging me into the cell area? Because we
Yes.
can lock these doors here.
One
you
of
also
us-
did not check the whole stuff around the table he was standing at.
Yeah, I still want to investigate the body and stuff.
How long is a long rest?
8 hours.
But we can post a rotating guard, so if someone comes down, they will notice.
So since there
Also-
is a bag of holding, let's at least put all of the loot in there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And I'm just kind of
Can
calculating.
we
what
stuff?
have.
Can we put Clink in the bag of holding?
No, because he will die of suffocation. We will not do that.
Yeah. Incidentally,
Do
you
not
also,
turn the bag of holding inside out either.
that doesn't matter much. Because you already figured out what it is, I'm just going to show you the actual card for the item.
Oh yeah. I just heard that
Nice.
it's some kind of Nordic story or something,
Or
right?
I'm going to assume as such because, yeah, well,
With a happy face on it.
it does.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we take the long rest, just so I have this kind of straight, we're going to assume that we basically took all the different loot and it's all in the bag right now.
I
We still need
assume
to investigate the table.
Okay, so the table is still lit by the floating orb. The woman is dead and already partly encarved with the same kind of sigils and stuff that you saw on the other bodies. And on the side table, there seems to be two sets of papers. One of the sets of papers is another set of refugee papers, like you already found on the other bodies and like you have yourself. And the other set of papers I will show you in a second.
So they are not, in fact, refugees.
In the Frolicking Nymph, we have seen that before. It was in one of the letters as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
night blades, apparently.
The fisting letter.
Well, why do you think she's not a refugee from this letter?
Says
Because she has
lives
a
near.
residence. She has
In
a
a boarding
residence.
house.
Residence just means where you are staying at the
A
moment.
boarding house, is that some kind of hotel?
That's like,
Ah, okay, then she could be a
Well,
refugee.
Crate's not that bright. He thinks it means that she lives here.
okay.
Can we get a check on whether remaining papers are forged? Who has the investigation? I got it.
That would be a perception check. And the best person for that would be Clink, but he's unconscious.
Second best.
Well, we can take the papers with us and we can have him check it when he's no longer unconscious.
Yeah.
But you can do that.
If we're gonna rest here, we can block the path to the stairs in case anyone else of this cult is coming while we are resting, so we got a bit of a head start in case someone's coming to check it out.
Let's
Honestly, I would just get out of here and
But we still have our prisoner here.
we can take him with us.
Actually, yeah.
you're
I
gonna
mean,
drag.
it's one of those where we know that there's some no good coming here. If we turn them into the Flaming Fist, they might be able to do the interrogation for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that's
would
true.
just take him to a station of them and
Although I am
I mean,
wondering
that's
if the
provided
flaming...
that the
It's the
Flaming
flaming...
Fists aren't themselves corrupt.
Yeah, because they're on
we
the
got
letter.
hired by them. So
They're in the letter, so I think maybe part of the Flaming Fist is corrupt, actually.
Yeah,
I
would
have heard
trust them.
complaints from one of my fists, so probably there's a few infiltrants in the Flaming Fist.
There's an 8.
If Unless there's a different fist.
And what we should do is on the way out, we should burn this place to the ground.
Do we have? Is there anything about this girl on the table that may tell us
if
who
you
she
want-
is?
Well, her name is
No.
on the paper you just found.
Oh, I thought that was the next victim.
Yeah. See, I'm a little dense. I don't have the wisdom.
Yeah, so the description you see on the paper, like green eyes, dark brown hair, braided in 2 tresses, completely fits the person that's lying on the table. So
Okay.
So I guess one of us grabs Clink, one of us grabs the big bad, and one of us grabs the girl.
oops.
I'll grab Big Bad, I guess. Clink's probably lighter.
Where do you want me to go?
I'll get the girl.
I suppose that leaves me with
I can try and drag Clink since he's only a medium, but I'm still small.
Yeah, you can probably drag him, but I don't think you can carry him because you have 8 strength. He's not
Well,
You could leave Clink's head and arms hanging out of the bag of holding.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that works, but I guess.
And you can secure him to the bag with some rope.
I need to
That way
figure
you
out a
can
way to
really
draw
breathe.
this.
Sure.
And then I guess on the way out we can unlock the other guys, or should we just leave them?
No, leave them here and burn the boat down.
No, we are not going to burn them while they are locked up.
We'll burn
We
them
should at
after
least
they're
Have
unlocked.
Unlock the
compulsions
doors before
about
we burn the ship.
prisoners.
Then how
we-
about this? You guys
Krat
get to the
is
end.
kind of for setting things on fire, so
You
That's
guys,
a
Take them
vote
as
for burning it down.
prisoners with us. We can
Leave it.
how about you guys
we can hand-
get off the ship, and then I will stealth and unlock the doors, and then that way we're already gone.
That's fine.
well enough they won't even notice that the doors are unlocked.
That's the point.
okay.
That way they don't associate the two, and that way we're already gone by the time they figure it out.
Okay. As you start going up, you notice the floating orb is following you around.
Awesome, it's my new pet.
Stick it in the bag of holding.
Stick
you
it
can
in
do that.
Clink. Wedge it
Okay.
into Clink's beak.
If we split up, does it follow the woman's body or us? Let's say the
I
person with the woman's body goes a bit apart from the rest of us to see which one he follows.
I think it's now Krivkash it's following.
Yeah, it's probably following the girl.
Grab it and stick it in the bag of holding.
Can do that.
Nah, just leave it. It's fine.
Yeah,
Should I hit it with my maul?
No!
I don't know, guys. I get bad vibes from this. I like this magic stuff. Actually, that's out of character. I think
I thought you liked magic.
kind of likes magic. Yeah.
It's also just giving off light and following you around.
Well, I just let it follow. We don't want to
so it's like
trigger
a
another
Hilterel
fight.
pod light then.
Like a
We
little
don't want.
pet.
Do we actually know what it is?
I think
Like-
Saoirse has one of those.
She does.
You're way beyond the body.
To identify a magic item, you normally need to spend a short rest with it, or the identify spell, which you don't have
I
yet.
think it's,
Yeah,
I think it's a tracker. I think it's a hunt, like a seeker, finds the marks and hovers around them so that you can nab them.
It sounds really ominous with your sound breaking up.
Why is my sound breaking up?
I have no
Dunno.
idea.
Anyways, I think it's a seeker. So it hovers around and finds a target, finds a mark, and hovers around them so you can hide.
I don't like it. I say we stick it in the bag.
Let's stick it in the bag.
We can look at it later.
Yeah, okay, stick it in the
It's
bag.
a light.
What?
Can we even touch it? It's maybe just, you know, a ball of light.
Oh, it's a glass orb. I already
Hey.
noted.
Okay.
So you can just take
Stick it in the
and
bag.
Can I-
I know what it is.
Can I tie a string around it and go?
Okay, one at a time.
Can I tie
Max?
a string around it and walk it like a pet?
You probably could with a bit of
Like a
tricky
balloon.
because it's a ball.
You could say you're a little kid with a balloon. we could crudely paint "Get Well Soon" on it or something like that. Or "Happy Birthday." That's better. Just paint "Happy Birthday" on the front of the orb, and you can walk around with it like a balloon.
Yeah, sure. If you want to do that.
Alright, so are where are we heading
A
at?
long rest.
Oh, Jesus.
That's
And
way
that's
too much
just-
light. Stick it in the bag.
That's just the light it's emitting.
Can we stop the session with the long rest?
Yeah, so you can get back to the Blade and Stars without much issues, and there you can take a long rest. Does someone want to investigate the ball of light?
Yes.
Yes.
Out of
Yes.
game, I think I know what it is.
Arcana or Investigate?
Just spend a short 1 hour with it. I already showed it by now.
Yeah, Dress Globe. Okay. It's just a ball that emits light and follows the owner. That's it.
We should
This is better than just the light, dudes. This has the daylight spell. Specifically.
Yeah, once a
You
day.
need,
I
once
really,
a day can cause daylight, which is really good against things that burn in the daylight, like vampires.
we should send it
It's
to
actually,
No, it actually doesn't work against vampires.
I feel like the spider
Not
bite
re-
is probably cooler.
daylight doesn't make sunlight.
Yeah, so it
doesn't
doesn't work against creatures that are weak for sunlight.
Hmm.
Because spells that produce sunlight are all very high level. Because they're good against vampires and stuff, which is pretty powerful.
It's just
So,
not that
here's-
rare of a magic item.
Yeah, daylight is level 3 spell, so
We don't know its command words. Are they standard?
what?
We don't know its command words. Are they standard?
You can normally set a new command word in the hour you take.
Ah. Okay. Push the reset button.
Yeah.
Alright. So that's the end of the session then?
Sets them
because-
to two sounds that only he can make.
As it's
Okay.
following me, and Clink isn't exactly in the condition right now. I just grab it, put it in the bag, and
Yeah. So you all head back to the tavern and you take a long rest, and that's probably indeed a good place to end the session.
Is Link healed from the long rest?
He first needs to take a few extra hours to regain 1 hit point, but after that he is
Okay, so we just take a long rest.
yeah, because you can only benefit from a rest if you have actual hit points.
how many
Okay.
itch points do you get from a long rest? Do you just refill to a full?
Yeah. You do, however, only regain half of your hit dice.
Wait, so meaning
Well, you have 2 hit dice, so if you used any to heal, which I think you didn't, you only regain 1. So Crate only has 1 at the end of the long rest, for example.
So does Clink.
So
Alright,
does
I'm going to start resetting.
Okay, so I only have 1 hit die now.
yeah.
Right.
Right.
And you
Should we call it here?
uh,
yeah.
I'd say before we do, really quick, divvy up the loot so that we can know how much money we're dealing with.
Why don't we keep the loot as a pool of loot for now? Because I don't think any one of us needs to buy new equipment.
Well, it's mostly
Yeah,
so that it's easier to know how much gold we have, for example, and that way.
I was going to give.
Why don't we work on a party pool?
Mine too.
Well, if you want, I can give you a note that you can edit to put your loot in.
Actually, yeah, that would probably be best, because then I can just copy it there.
Okay. Yes, you should be able to edit that.
Okay.
Cool.
As for buying things, Mac does still not have the best armor he could buy, as does Kraut, but Kraut is a bit more expensive. So
A lot more expensive, I think.
yeah, and Krivkash as well, but he would need to increase strength first. So
How much is your next armor?
450 gold.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Is that for
Horses-
who is that for?
That's for half plate.
Ah, for me.
Yeah. Well, Krivkash first needs to level his strength higher, so
Alright.
okay.
Jesus Christ, I love this dagger.
Okay, that should be everything. I'm going to go ahead and take the hand crossbow. But yeah,
The 120 gold that were in the chests are where now?
I thought there was just the bloodstones, or the stones.
No, there was also 120 gold.
Let me add that.
That's 20 per person.
If I'm reading this right,
Before I forget, what does the book we found in the chest as well? What's with
It seemed to be an accounting ledger with the funds and income and spending of the tannery.
Oh, so we just nicked the tannery.
Yeah.
Now, legally, when it comes to their next audit, they're going to be in some serious trouble with the IRD.
Okay, so
Well,
this...
they're going to. Yes?
I was just going to say, does that look right on the loot?
Yeah, looks okay.
Okay. Cool.
So then,
Okay. So when you take a long rest, you also level up. So by next session, I'm going to need a level 3 character sheet from everyone. And this time I would like to get it before the actual session because it's a bit more leveling work.
alright.
Yeah. It's level
However,
3.
you'll have a bit extra time because next week we already have D&D with the other group. So first date that goes for us is 2 weeks from now, if that works for everyone.
I don't have
That's
anything on that
pretty
day.
2 weeks from now?
Yeah, so the 27th. Or- yeah, 28th.
yeah,
Okay.
should be fine. Yes.
Yeah, that is same day, but in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay,
And
yeah.
Is a little sleep.
Okay.
Cool. Well, fun times, guys.